Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you?
Well, hello, everybody.
Hello.
Look who we have joining us tonight.
We have Pauline here.
The
Okay.
wonderful, beautiful.
Live and stunning, you know.
If you don't know who Pauline is, we have so many videos where she is in the video with us. We had many adventures, and she was the first person to reach out to us when we said we're moving to the Philippines.
Yeah,
And she's like, listen, well,
your oldest friend.
I'd love to show you guys around. And you know what? This girl has followed through. How many adventures have we done? So many.
Like my birthday.
Like 5, 6?
Kingdom.
Birthday.
Yeah, good times.
Right?
Many good. Remember the cake that you got us from Red Ribbon?
Right?
When you
That
first
was-
came
I
here.
still, every
Wow.
time I see that photo, I'm like,
It's from Red Ribbon.
Red Ribbon, yeah. We remember. And actually, let's get you to scoot a little bit. She'll be closer to the camera. And you guys will
like
be
move
more
over?
centered
Oh,
too.
Yeah. Come on in.
Yeah, because we want you to get you equal distance to
All
the
right.
microphone. So yeah, this is a special day for us. I'm gonna move this light
Look at
too.
where's Pauline?
'Cause it's
Oh,
going on
can't
my
wait.
face.
Hi, Pauline. Everyone's like, ignore
Right?
us. Too. Just-
Right?
Pauline's here, guys. That's all that
Ooh.
matters.
Just a visitor.
Wait. Maybe we should get this out of the way right away. Pauline, are you still single?
Yeah.
She's like,
Wow. Wow, the
Oh,
giggle.
Yes.
Whoa, single and ready to mingle from
I am.
Makati.
if you own an airplane, that's even better.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Pauline has been many of our videos.
Mandatory airplane. That's all she needs.
Yeah. And yeah, so we have been so lucky for you guys to. Unfortunately, our cat
Wait,
needs being let out, and he's crying at the door right now.
He's like, please.
So, and we raced over here, as you can see. Somebody said in the beginning here. Let me find it here. Yeah, Hunter says he just saw us outside of. I don't know the name of that resort or restaurant or whatever, but that would have been us. Yes, we were just down on White Beach like not long ago, and here we are ready to go
Right.
on a live. But we had such a good time already.
I did. I'm already having fun. We're just
Yeah, she just got
Just a
here.
cou-
And we just forced her to come. We're
just
like,
a couple of hours.
All right, instantly, as soon as she got off the boat, we were like, all right, let's go. We're
Let's
going to
go
go
out.
eat. We're going to go swim. And then you can maybe relax later, but not right now.
Exactly. Yeah, we were just getting like boom, 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 boom. Let's go. And we have so many things planned for her visit. She's going to be here for 4 days here on Boracay, and we're going to have an absolute blast. And she's going to actually be a part of the organizing for us for the last 2 days that she's here. She's going to take us off into another province.
Yeah.
What province is that?
You've already went there, but
Barely.
it's Antique
barely.
here
We
in
barely.
Visayas.
We visited. Barely.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
We
Just a little
went to
bit.
Antique, but we only made one stop and then kept going, and we had made our way down to Iloilo. And another interesting thing is, between your mother and father, you are half what and half what?
So my mother's from Antique, and then my father's from Iloilo.
Right. Look at that.
She's a 2-in-1.
And
Right.
how many people here are from Iloilo or Antique? Let us know in the comments.
What is it?
Antique?
Antiqueño and
Antiqueño
mga Ilonggo.
and Ilonggo.
Yeah. So Bianca has a lot to learn from her, of course.
That's true. That's true.
Tagalog first.
Tagalog first, but then I do want to learn Bisaya a little bit. Just 'cause I think
It's
it'd be
hard.
nice. Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
wow.
I feel like I'm gonna suffer, but I think it would be nice to kind of learn a lot of like the different languages
Because
just
there's
it's so
accent
funny.
kind of.
I barely understand English half the time, even though I speak English. So it's like let's go with it.
Right. Yeah, so we are really happy to have her here. We haven't had anybody stay at her house yet. This is the first time.
I know this is the first time we have a guest. We have like no
Alright.
furniture here. She's
Yeah.
just-
Welcome to the sleepover. But Bianca has a whole streaming room which has a bed in
Which
it,
has
so
a
it's
bed.
perfect.
Yeah,
It's
so
like a
that's the perfect
hotel.
thing. Yeah, I changed the sheets. I did
Whoa.
everything. I literally,
Oof.
it's a fancy
Wow,
room
you're being
now,
treated
okay?
like royalty
It's
around
pink,
here.
and the bed sheets are like gray. But you know what? There's no aesthetic needed. Okay, it's fine. It's
Fine. I'm gonna
We're just
sleep
working.
well tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the
Oh,
whole-
yeah.
that's
You're
the-
gonna-
there's
you're gonna
air
sleep great.
conditioning.
Right.
I hope you don't mind cats.
No, I'm fine. We
You
have
just
dogs.
keep- yeah.
And we have great
Yeah.
cats. Come on.
You're right.
Yeah.
Bora literally loves her. I don't normally. Okay, guys.
Bora doesn't love
Normally,
anybody.
Bora is scared of everybody. Anybody and everybody, he's scared. And then instantly she comes over and he's like, Mommy. Like, this is my mother now.
Come
And I'm
on.
like, I was like, are you serious right now? I feed you. I bathed you a couple times. You hated that. But I was here for you. And he's like, no, I don't need it.
I
Uh,
even went in my bag.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did go into your
The
bag.
suitcase is already his new, like, bed.
Yeah.
Literally.
Listen, Luke, we wouldn't be very good tour guides because, well, we can't get you any deals. We'll just get overcharged for everything. But we highly
get
recommend
overcharged together.
Rolly, who is what a Boracay? What? Help me out.
He's Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. Yeah, I
Boracay.
was like, oh, think reggae music. Bob Marley of Boracay. We highly recommend him.
He's a great tour guide.
Yeah, if you message us on Facebook, we'll connect you guys. Yeah, great. He gets you great prices too, which is really important. And yeah, and he also comes along, make sure the experience is perfect and
We
everything.
look like
It was so
twins.
good. I know you guys are like twins.
Well, both our hairs are up. Everything. Look at
Right.
we're in t-shirts.
Well, in
and
the cover
everything.
photo for the thing, you know, because it was from the photo that we took at the amusement
BK,
park,
Enchanted Kingdom.
Enchanted Kingdom. Yeah,
Because
exactly.
we were both
You
wearing
guys looked.
eyeglasses.
You both looked like twins.
We're
You really
sisters.
did.
Oh my god, you told you.
Oh no, our bloodline is
Very different. I
very
think.
different.
My mom's from Tondo.
It's just the
so I
Filipina
don't-
part.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, Pauline is part of the family. Actually,
Of course.
of course, we welcomed her into our little small family here, and we're
Right.
happy to do that.
Mainly cats who don't like us, but you know, we're not
Yeah.
gonna get, you know.
And yeah, and they were wearing bathing suits a minute ago, but nobody wants to be sexy for live streams. Gosh, you're gonna have to.
Bikini? Where's your the day you're wearing a bikini on stream is the day I will wear a bikini on stream.
Gotta go get it. Anyway,
I know you were.
so if you're interested, by the way, the new video will be up 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, our time, by the way. So if you're Eastern Standard Time, 10 p.m., that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you'll be able to see that because we went out and had a really good time.
Yeah, we went to
So-
Ocean Park again, which was very nice. It's a good place. It was quieter today, which was surprising. I guess it is a Tuesday, so it's
It
like
is a
you know,
Tuesday.
Yeah.
it kind of
Not
makes
much.
sense.
Yeah, the island's a
So-
little quieter.
Yeah, but it was still
Come
really
Thursday,
good.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it gets
It'll
really
be packed.
busy.
Yeah, instantly.
All right, so what we have here is a local, so we can ask all kinds of wonderful questions that
Not me, I'm not
we may
local.
not be able to ask everybody because either too nervous or shy to come online, that kind of thing. Just don't feel comfortable talking in English or something. You know, there's all kinds of reasons, and so we're
She's
very
a
lucky
pro.
to have her
She's a
here,
pro,
where she's
okay?
great at English, and we can ask her all kinds of things
Literally her job.
that we always
She
kind of
knows
wondered,
that.
right? And if you guys as viewers wonder anything, please put it down in the comments. We'll happily put the question to Pauline.
I'll translate.
Yeah, well, you can put it in Tagalog, and then she'll tell us what you're asking.
Hello,
Yeah.
Mobile Legends streamer. I did one stream.
I know.
One
I did
stream.
one Mobile Legends stream, and now
Yeah.
that's all I'm.
And apparently it's White Shirt Day. Yeah, because all three of us.
course.
Yeah, Richard, definitely get a hold of us. We're on Facebook, and we will still be here. So good idea.
The 29th
Okay.
of October. That's almost Halloween.
Yeah,
Wait,
exactly.
no, you should stay until
Listen,
the 30th
listen,
because on the
yeah.
30th there's a freaking a bikini party at Ocean Park.
Yeah.
Not Ocean Park.
Ocean
Ocean
Club.
Club.
Yeah. Yeah, we were thinking of going down to that.
I'm actually thinking, what Ocean Park are you
Ocean
talking
Park.
about?
Yeah, she's like, can I go to Ocean Park?
Well,
Sounds
Ocean
exciting.
Club, Ocean Club, and
Yeah.
so it's literally like a bikini Halloween party. So you know, I'm just gonna put like fake blood all over me in a bikini. That's so cool. That is so
And then
cool.
we're
It's just a
red.
bikini, and you're like, I'm a zombie in a bikini. Okay.
Or a
If Boracay,
vampire.
if Boracay gets zombie infection or like vampires, I will know how it looks. Okay, I'll be ready for it. I'm so ready for it. Also bikinis.
Right, exactly. All right, I have a question though. So let's talk about how is education in this country. What age do you start going to school?
I don't know. Back at my time, I started about 4. There's
4 years old.
Is it like a preschool kind of?
Okay,
like a
well, when's grade
preschool?
1?
Grade 1, I'm kind of early. than
Okay,
others,
normal
so
then. Give me normal.
It's about 6, 7 years
Okay.
old.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
For others, it's
Because when
8.
you're when you do grade 12,
Oh, okay.
what age is the normal for grade 12? When you
Grade
finish
12.
high school.
Grade 12. I'm not good with math.
Okay, at what age do you finish high school?
She didn't pass, guys.
Wait.
Yeah, right? You wouldn't know she has a
Oh,
college
grade
degree.
12, I was 16.
Okay.
Because I'm a little early than
Oh,
Okay, so you're
others.
not helping me at all.
No.
No, but
The usual would be
I'm
around
teasing.
18.
18.
17,
Okay.
18.
Okay, so it's no different than I had heard that now maybe it's different province or something that a lot of the schools you would start school later, but then you don't graduate high school typically till you're 19 or 20. And therefore it's just different than it is in North America. But what you're saying is identical to North America, where
Yeah, like
you start at 4 or 5
18.
years old in senior kindergarten, go to grade 1, and you're done by the time you're 17 or 18. Typical.
Typical.
Obviously, if you're genius like Pauline here.
No,
You start early and
it's
finish
because
early.
I also skipped like 1 grade before
Well, how old are you now?
grade 1. My mom told me.
No, how old are you now?
Oh, sorry. I thought, how did I know? Now,
My
so
mom told me.
how
Well,
old I am?
I hope
now?
that's how old you
I'm-
think you are.
I'm 22, so I'm a 2000. I'm a 2000 baby.
Okay, so you're 22 years old now, but you've already graduated college.
Yes,
Yeah,
a 20.
Congratulations, by the
Thank
way.
Yeah, good job. I haven't
Yeah.
even done that, so.
You got Bianca beat.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Right.
But and what was your major?
Tourism management.
Yeah. So if you're in the you want to be airline stewardess best, right? If you can't, you want to
Like
be an
an
airline
airline?
stewardess.
Mm,
Well, what is your job that you really were hoping to go to school and become?
if the opportunity arises, then flight attendant would be
A flight
the
attendant.
best.
Sorry,
Yeah.
isn't that the same?
It's
I
the
think
same. We
that's a
just call it.
fancy title.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And
Just
it's
making
not-
sure.
We don't actually call it a stewardess. here.
Right. Okay.
It's
Fair
a
enough.
flight-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an
but
attendant.
What
job is that?
airliner
Who is that?
Right. Exactly. Okay. So yeah, if you're in the airline industry, you work at like Cebu Pacific or something like that. You know,
Hit me up.
let's hook her up. You
And
know.
you
You know.
own an airline company.
There you own. Wow.
Oh,
That,
Wow.
I would. I don't know.
She's expecting the,
I
the
mean,
president.
No.
If you work there too, that helps. Like I'm not saying it's not going to be helpful, but like
If you're in
the
HR,
owner, that would be like premium. But anybody under an owner as well is like welcome to just hire her, please.
Mm.
Thank you. Anyways,
Pauline,
grade 12 is like 17.
Pauline, I don't know what
do
that
you
is.
speak Konyo? Konyo is like Tagalog English. Taglish.
I thought it was
Taglish?
Taglish. Oh,
Kind of like
Maybe Conyo is like the Filipino version of
that's
Taglish.
the Taglish.
so it's like a couple different dialects.
When
With
you're trying to
English,
speak with other people, even though just Filipino to Filipino, you are called konyo if there's like an accent, and then you're mixing up Tagalog and
And you're
English.
switching it up.
Or
Yeah.
Tagalog
No,
and
I'm
Visayan or something.
I'm not konyo.
Okay, okay.
I will definitely be that then because I know for a
Yes.
fact I will mess it up. And I'll be like, there's this one word I only know the English word for it, so that's all I'm giving you. I feel like that's how it's gonna be. You guys from Toronto?
Yeah, we're from
GTA
the GTA. It's for foreigners we always say Toronto because you say town cities, they're not gonna know what you mean.
Most people don't understand unless it's a big city.
Yeah.
And so Toronto is that big city that is
Exactly.
closest to us.
Where you spend a lot of time in London, Ontario, but most people go London. Oh, you're from England. And it's like no.
It's like, no,
Mm.
wrong London. But I would like, that would have been cool. I would have had a cool accent. But no. Yeah, right? I'd be like, hello. That's
The water.
the water.
All right. Okay. So that's the schooling part out of the way that I was always wondering because I had heard different things and I was like, is that
Yeah,
real?
it's very different from.
But different provinces may have
Right.
different. Okay. Okay.
I mean, okay, the fact that people are going home at like 6 p.m.
7
that's
p.m.
7 p.m. for us.
Sometimes.
There's people
Like,
leaving at 6
Yeah,
Across
that's
across
common.
she gets home at 7 across the
Yeah, our neighbor. And
For
From
high,
high school. Yeah.
That's a common.
But is that because they take many hours off during the afternoon when it's hot out?
No, it's usually a time.
They go to school at like a
class,
noon or
yeah.
something instead.
So it's supposed to be like a 8-hour class.
Okay, so you
Just
go to
that
school at
maybe
11 or
they
12.
Go later
Right.
because
Okay.
sometimes they do batches.
Mhm.
So if there's a lot of students in a school, they have to do a morning and then
Right.
an afternoon.
Right.
Well, that
And
makes
Maybe
sense.
they're
Yeah.
the ones from the
Like,
afternoon
yeah.
class.
Instead of the morning class. That makes sense because there's only like one like public school, one elementary, and probably one high school here.
Yeah.
Because the island is small.
Yeah, it is, it is.
So
There
they're
is like
probably
There's
I-
private schools, but
yeah, like as much as like the beaches are packed constantly, nobody's going to like it's all tourism
yeah.
versus actual students.
Actual locals
or, like,
living here is
residents.
much smaller. Yeah.
Yeah, like if you were just to take the people who live on the island 24/7,
Mhm.
it would be such a small kind of percentage that I could see. Like maybe there's one school on this end and then one on like
Yeah, maybe.
lower.
Right.
I know there's
But-
private schools, and
Yeah, there's private schools.
yeah,
But
that's not
that's
unusual.
for-
Okay,
But,
so what was you? Do you have a question for Pauline too? What do you want to know?
What's your drink of choice?
Really?
I don't
Really?
know. I just have you seen the TikTok that was like, I like a
I don't watch
Okay, never mind. What's your drink of choice then? Just in general.
What kind of drink are you talking about?
Any-
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
That's
I don't
all
know.
Bianca says.
It could be normal drink. If
I'm
you prefer
a whiskey
coffee.
coke
Wow.
type
Really?
of person. Yeah.
Fair enough,
Yes.
fair enough. That makes sense.
All right. Okay. Well, let me ask real questions since they're just going to ask silly
you
questions.
literally
Yeah.
I
put
put
me
you
on
on the spot.
You put me on the
I
spot.
did. I
and
did. It's my
It's
fault.
not like I'm like, oh, every time somebody asks me a question, my mind goes blank and I don't remember what day it is.
Right. Right.
Right.
It's not like I've ever said that before.
That's
so
what's happening to me.
when he's asking questions. It's like,
Oh, I'm gonna lay them on you now. I got you. I got you on camera, so it's perfect. What's it like dating in the Philippines?
ooh, that's a good one.
What kind of
Damn.
pressures, like from family, a very conservative culture, I take it, but you are from Makati, so things are a little bit more forward thinking,
Yeah,
right? It's not
yeah,
like you're a
little
province
city.
girl. But yeah, what's it like? Is there a lot of pressure to not date? At what age is it acceptable? And how was it like? You know, did your parents, as soon as you get home when you're 20 years old, they're giving you 100 questions about your date, that kind of thing?
Actually, it depends on the household here. So
Well,
for,
I'm going to
for-
go off you.
For me, well, my parents are really because we're all girls. So
Right.
Oh, they have to be
So-
protected.
Yeah,
Oh, how many
so-
siblings?
I have 2 older sisters. So we're
Okay.
called in Filipino. We're called Tres Marias.
Oh,
So it's
Tres Maria.
yeah,
that's
it's
good.
Spanish. I think it's a
Wow.
Spanish.
yeah, tres.
So since we're all girls, my parents are a little bit strict. So I
Makes sense.
only started going out at like 18. Right,
Okay.
that's the only time I
yeah,
started drinking
yeah.
out and then coming home late. But for dating, actually, our parents always says that you have to graduate college first.
Oh,
That's what the
wow.
usual you can hear in Philippines.
Right. The
So,
common like.
You should
excuse.
date when you graduate.
Wow. So you're telling me that the average girl in high school is not dating another average boy in high school?
Oh, they definitely are.
For now.
Exactly. We both know.
Yeah.
I think it's more like the parents don't know.
Yes.
The parents expect you. The parents expect you not to date until you're
Right.
done college. But I think
Yeah.
everybody
You're doing it
knows.
in-
Yeah, let's move past
Yeah.
parents' expectation. Let's talk a
Yeah.
real talk
Yes.
now.
Everybody does
Right,
it in
Yeah.
right.
secret.
I had the
Right.
same experience then because my mom, like, the joke was I couldn't, like, get married or start dating until I was 30. Obviously, at 30,
You kinda
that's
broke
a
the
little
rules.
late. I broke the rules completely. Okay, I'm not even 30 yet, and here I am. But it was really, like, it was weird to date. Like, you couldn't date without your mother, my mother at least, being like, who is that? Like, no, like, she would not accept the fact, like you couldn't tell her you were dating anybody. Like, I couldn't tell her I was dating
Oh.
somebody because then she would be like, no.
But what if she found out? Like, what do you have to explain that?
You can try, but you would just be like, no, we're not dating. And there's no proof, right? Like, there's nobody, like, unless, like, I had an aunt coming out and being like, dating.
Oh, yeah.
Then she would get mad. But, like, nobody, like, my aunts didn't pay attention to me, so it was kind of
Mhm.
like, what happens at school kind of stays
Yeah.
at school.
Wow.
Usually,
Rule.
the relatives or your aunts and
They're
uncles are the
nosy.
ones who
They're the ones that rat you out.
They know
Yeah, but your
everything.
parents are like they're clueless.
Yeah,
that
they're
you're-
like, what do you mean? My child's an angel. There's nothing.
Right,
Meanwhile,
exactly.
your aunt is like, okay, she was here, and here
Right.
with 3 different people at these exact hours. Okay, she was
Right.
eating this exact meal. And you're like, where did you get that information from?
Right?
Like, were you with us or something? Like,
and then your parents are like,
what?
"Are you sure?"
Like,
Right.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
It's like, I have photos from these exact hours. Okay, I have the transcript. I literally even took the receipt out of the garbage, and I have it right here. And you're just like, where did you get this?
That's true though.
Yeah.
Here.
So-
Honestly.
But, you know, like in North America, it's not unusual, turn 18, move out of the house. You know,
yeah.
like we're here, you can, until you're married, you generally continue to
No,
live
no,
with your
no,
parents,
you
right?
Yeah,
You don't
family
go out.
Yeah, you
after-
might even get married and then live with your parents,
Yeah.
right?
The
We're
usual.
completely
Filipino.
different, obviously. Like when I was a kid, many kids would leave home at 16. And it was
No.
the law said as long as you're 16, they can't stop you. And so that wasn't uncommon. Now that kind of has moved away, and I've noticed that I think it's just because baby boomers had a lot more money, and they were a lot more forgiving, and they were giving out way more than the $5 allowances. Next thing you know, kids are 8 years old getting $50 a week in allowance. It was getting pretty crazy that those kids grew up with that silver spoon sort of thing, and now they're 35 and still living at home. It is happening, but for totally different reasons. It's not because they're working really hard and saving. It's they still haven't decided to even go to work. So there is like a mix of that in the Western world that comes with the privilege of having wealthy parents, that kind of thing. Where here it is a survival of the family sometimes, right? Where it takes the whole family working.
Cheaper too.
Yeah, and then
Right.
also often your retirement is based on your grandchildren, your children, and everybody else paying so that you can continue to live, right? Because you never made enough during your life to put away money so that you can retire one day. It was you put everything into your family,
Right.
and then eventually your family has to take care of you because you gave them everything.
That's true.
It's like paying it forward, but also backwards a little
Yeah.
bit because you're paying your family.
I also think the reason why in the United States a lot are going out after the age of 16 or 18 is because of the loan. That's what we really think is different. I think when you're college, you get a loan, right?
Student loans. Sure.
Right?
Student
So
loans
you
are
can
pretty
buy
easy to
yourself a
get.
car, a house.
A
you
lot of them.
can-
Well, I don't know if they buy a house, but
Not a house,
they
but
definitely.
Or maybe
I know.
rent.
I know
Right.
many of them
Like
that.
dorm rooms and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find yourself
Yeah,
a
they get
place.
the loan and then they decide not even to go to class,
Right.
and they just they don't even sign up for the class and course and pay for it,
Right.
and then they get a car or a motorbike or whatever on these student loans. Yeah.
And then here, you can't do that. You can't even get money. Even from your parents' pocket, you can't even get it.
No.
Yeah.
At the age of
Crazy.
18, I don't even have money at that point.
Yeah, and at the age of 18 in North America, you already have 5 credit card offers because they
yeah.
try to put you in debt
You can't-
immediately.
At this
Yeah.
point, I can't even get a credit card.
Wow,
Wow.
and you're
Usually
working,
for like
and
banks.
you work,
Yes,
right?
I
Like
work.
5 days a week, 6 days a
Yes.
week,
Yeah.
6,
5 days.
5 days a week. Okay, 5 days a
So,
week.
There's usually like a requirement, right, to apply for a credit card, like the
Right.
annual gross income.
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
to meet this. And
Before
if
you can get one.
what if you are a minimum wage earner here?
Right.
Nah,
Wow.
it's hard. Probably
the
like
best
the
time
banks
for-
that like BDO, BP.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot. Even with my
Wow.
salary, I still can't get a credit card. So
Okay.
it's either you ride with your
Well,
parents. credit
honestly,
card.
I as somebody who when I was younger, I was credit cards were thrown at me like crazy, right? And they often don't even care how much money you're making as long as you have a job. Now, in America, I believe that you can even get away without a job now, as long as you have like if you're going to be a doctor in school or anything like that. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, we're gonna get you young and we're gonna get you
Right.
owing, and they
Right,
sign you up
hooked,
before you even have an
so
income.
you're-
And
yeah.
so you get a lot of people like myself. I ended up racking up tons and tons of credit card debt. By the time I was 20, 21 years old, because you're not
Mhm.
responsible. You don't understand things, right?
right.
And
There's
yeah.
no consequence right away, and so, like delayed consequences don't mean much to a teenager.
Yeah.
Right.
or
right.
even
And so I
adult.
think it's far better that because what happens is even if you get all that debt, and yeah, maybe one day you'll declare bankruptcy and walk away from it, but they get you 10 years of interest. And you don't realize that 10 years, you've already paid triple, maybe 4 times how much you actually borrowed. And so even though you declare bankruptcy and people go, oh, yeah, but that wasn't fair on the credit card companies, they lost. But no, they actually made 400% off of you. And they knew that they're basically taking advantage of people that are not yet ready to borrow that kind of money. They don't have the income for it, that kind of thing. But they know what they're doing. I know in 2008 that when the whole bubble was going and they were giving everybody and their cat a mortgage, literally giving people's cats mortgages, they had said that we don't care. At the end of the day, as long as they make the minimum payments, we don't care. We get
You
everything.
still get paid.
Yeah, we all get paid. So yeah, there was some pretty crazy stuff. So and now my understanding is it's very competitive here for good jobs, correct? You
Okay.
finish school, you get a degree. Now there's how many people for every job of the good paying
Tons.
jobs?
Tons
Yeah,
and
that's
tons of
fair.
people are fighting for the same position.
Right.
And it's already filled.
And then
like
it's
9
a
times
minimum
out of 10.
wage
Yeah. and you're
salary.
like,
Yeah, exactly. And you have to start somewhere, and that's exactly what
Right.
happens. No different than America, but you got to keep in mind minimum wage here could be 400 pesos per day, $8 a day. Where in America they'd be like, oh yeah, but I work for minimum wage. $20 an hour is a far cry. You work 10 hours. Well, nowadays they're now offering. Well, I guess
extra.
in Canada I believe it's 15.50 or
15,
whatever. So
like,
15.50. But if you work 10-hour days, like you're working 10-hour days, or 8-hour days.
It's 8.
8. Okay, 8-hour days. Do the math on that. That's 120. Oh no, what am I saying? So like $170, $175 per day. We're talking about $8 a day.
Yeah, Canadian
Right?
versus 8 times 8 under 60.
What?
I don't know the
8 times 8
conversion.
is
No,
61?
that's not per hour. $8 a day.
Wait, how much do you make a day?
Well,
Let's
minimum
just
wage.
say like a minimum
Minimum wage is 400
The
pesos.
minimum- Oh, for us, the city, it's around 500
Okay.
something.
I'm
right
off
now.
by $2 then. In the city, it's $10.
A day?
Yeah.
A day?
It's a day. It is a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Well, she's just having
is.
an eye-opening here.
It
Come
is
on.
a day.
We can hire
An hour.
people here for 400 or 500 pesos an hour a day, and they work 10 hours.
That's true. You thought I'm earning tons of money and partying crazy.
Oh, girl, you go out. So I'm like, okay, she's buying bottles. Okay, we're good. Like, she's fine. I thought it was $8 an hour.
No. It's about.
That's crazy.
I think.
And
I'm
that's
not
why
sure the
every
minimum is like. It's around 80 pesos or 75.
it's I know it's low because when we were in
An hour.
Mobile, the girl had told us that the average wage there was 300 pesos a day.
Yes, for
Right,
others,
it was- yeah,
it's
In Mobile.
lower.
Yeah.
It depends, I guess, where your location.
And we were like, wow, $6. That's absolutely crazy.
Oh my God, I'm
Um,
really an idiot. I feel like I thought every time they said that.
And that
it
is
was
true.
Per an hour.
You don't
Yes.
start paying income taxes until you hit
That's
250,000
true.
pesos, not dollars, pesos.
God,
But yeah,
250K, that would be nice.
But that's like
$8
making
for
what that is making. How much is that? Help me out here.
250.
Yeah, 250,000. So divided by 50. So it's about
That's
it's
1,000.
about $5,000 a year, right? Yeah,
50.
divided by 50. So it's
Yeah,
yeah,
5,000.
because 5 times 5. Yeah, so $5,000. But we're in Canada.
Yes, which
We
is-
can make just under $11,000 per person tax free.
Yeah, so we can make double that and it's tax free.
That's
so
right.
500K pesos, we would be tax exempt.
Right, exactly. So if we live on $1,200 a month for both of us, that's $600 each, and as long as we bring in less than $22,000 a year, we don't actually owe any taxes in Canada because we're tax free. We're considered under the line of the basic income that everyone gets. So it's an interesting sort of thing there. But now that's why so many people turn to becoming an OFW,
Right.
right?
Right.
Like we have met
Because
many.
of the.
Yeah, well, now they go to the United States, they go to wherever, and they might be making 35,000 US a year, maybe 40,000, then 50,000, 70. Like
Yeah,
we've met
depending
people
on
making
experience.
70, 80,000 a year.
Right.
Because of
and
all their experience.
Yeah, and they try to live as cheap as possible. And they're like, I can do this for 10 years, come back here and retire in the Philippines, like rich, right? Because they can bank $500,000, come back here and never work a day in their lives again. They can build a house in the provinces, build with land
Yeah,
for
that's
less than
Yeah.
They have
50K.
their family, and they're
That's
like,
what they
okay,
do.
I just retire with my family with all the money that I
Right.
made from OFWing.
OFW.
And
that's
then
it.
they come back and they're like, I'm set.
Right.
Yeah.
They're all good
Yeah,
after all
they're-
those
Yeah.
years working.
Yeah.
And so you can imagine that's why the number one income for the Philippines is OFW, and because of all the money being sent back here to this country.
true.
It now exceeds, I believe, tourism, which obvious reasons tourism died during COVID, and used to be 53% or something like that of all the income to the Philippines, and now it's dropped way back because OFWs have increased. There's way more people now every year, increasing every year. We met someone who worked for a German hospital company, and they were down here, and he was explaining they hire 2,500 nurses
Right.
every single month
Every month.
from the Philippines
Royal.
to go to Germany.
Yes, yeah.
In Rhea on her
During my
birthday.
birthday. Good times. That's freaking great guy.
Right? Yeah, he was
Yeah.
really great
He
to
was
us. He was
really-
buying bottles like crazy.
Cool.
He had a great
Had-
expense
he had a
account.
good
That's all I
time
can
as
say.
well.
Yeah. It made your birthday that much better.
It was really fun. It was
Very
fun.
expensive
But
bottles.
Yeah, it's interesting the people that we meet like throughout our travels and everything. Yeah, his was interesting because we kind of got a little look-see into
Yeah.
like OFW and like how do they get hired and everything. So
Yeah. Now, and I want to talk about that. So you, Pauline, went for a job interview. And job interviews are a little bit different here. We're used to in North America that you have all these rules, right? When you want to hire somebody, you can't judge them based on their looks. You can't judge them based on their race, color, sex, creed, nothing, right? Like none of those things. Where in the Philippines, it can be quite different. They can literally not even let you open your mouth and go, I don't like
If
the
you're
look of you.
right.
Go.
it literally, you can be too short and they'll be like, no.
Right.
No, we're
No.
not.
Right. And so
They're
actually,
like Tinder.
let's get
They're
her to
like-
expand on that.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. Just you talk about it.
Well,
Not specifically pointing out any employers,
right.
but just in general.
I think they'll probably know what I'm talking about.
Well, a lot of these are Americans.
Oh, well, so
Yeah.
I can tell, like, flight attendant. So here, we compare it, Filipinos compare it with the US. So here, if you're applying as a flight attendant, you have to go through an open day, what we call an open day, or you have to go when they sent you an invitation. And then when you go there, here, you were interviewed, but technically not the interview that you'll think of. Like, they're going to
Who's
ask you
going,
questions,
yeah.
or because here they're looking physically as a flight attendant. So majority of it I understand because for like the height, like the body proportion, because that's what you need for a flight attendant, right? So
Could you imagine that in America?
right, you like you
No,
need it
like-
because you're stowing bags and
Yeah, but
you
like
need to help out.
But if somebody were to not hire you based on your weight or like your body proportions, they would be sued instantly from the U.S.
right, so it's
At
different
least in the
here.
US.
They have to check first your height, your body proportion, and then they also have to check your skin. So it has to be, clear, and then they
hairless.
have to look at your teeth. So I haven't even said anything. I just introduced myself, like my name, where I came from, and where I graduated. And then you'll be out before you know it. Unlike for the US, we've heard, like, it's easy to apply as a flight attendant in US because they're not really going through those
Yeah, it's
little
the physical
things.
aspect isn't as
right.
important.
As long as
opposed to
they
the
think that
schooling.
you'll be able to get the training done, and
If you can handle the workload,
Right.
they're like, thank God. All right, go for it.
but here nah. So you haven't even tell anything about yourself. You haven't even said, "Oh, I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
graduated from a good
You
school."
you haven't like, said
Nothing.
nothing, and they're just
Yeah.
like, thanks for coming in.
Exactly.
Right.
No.
They can just look at you and go, I don't want you for this job. And that's it. They don't actually have to give an interview to you. They don't have to do anything. Now, when you send your resumes or applications, do you have to send your photo with it?
Yes, you need to have like a 1x1 or a 2x2
like a photo
photo
ID.
ID, like the close-up one. So it is required. So you do that
They literally
for a resume.
There's literal laws in Canada that don't allow that. Like I'm pretty sure because like I don't even think that you're like I think you can if you want to, but job employers cannot like decide
Yeah.
with using a photo.
No,
It does,
no.
like, and that's why
Well,
we
and
don't
what-
have
what
it.
happens-
I've never had one.
What a lot of
I-
employers do in North America, and I can tell you from being on the other side of it, is they take your resume and then they hunt you down on LinkedIn or
Social
Facebook,
media,
right?
yeah.
That kind of thing, and in order to see what you look like.
I mean, for me, once I learned this after I joined, like as a sales associate, we had two bins behind the cash register. You were either like I forget the names, but you were either in or out. So whoever received your resume, usually like you would give it to the manager on duty, and then so they would receive your resume. They might ask you a couple questions like, "Oh, so why do you want to
Mhm.
work here? Like what's
Right.
up?" Like a pre-interview.
Right.
And then they either put your resume into the potential or no potential. So it doesn't even make it to like the owner of the store, like the store manager. It won't even make it to her.
It has to be like a step
yeah,
by step.
it's they're basically a buffer. And so even sometimes like the manager on duty won't even like care. They're like I could receive somebody's resume and I would just look to the manager on duty and they would be just watching. They wouldn't even ask questions. They would just like look at you and they'd be like yes or no. So there is
Yeah.
a bit of that.
Oh, there is.
There
But they
definitely
have to
is.
be secretive about it.
But
It's a
they-
much
yeah,
different.
It's not like you can like watch them put the
Yeah.
yes or no pile. And usually I feel like
Or call you for an interview, don't even let you say 2 words and go,
yeah,
no.
or like an open call. Like usually
Yeah.
they will always interview you.
Exactly.
At least if it's. But yeah, I learned that while I was working. I was like, what are these 2 bins? And I was like, what's the yes and no thing? Like, do I need this if I'm cash registering? And she's like, don't worry about it. Until I watched it happen, and I was
Yeah.
on cash. I was like,
Yeah, that's the same though. They kind of like write something for those that they don't like, and for
it's
what
like,
they like.
There's either no chance or maybe.
And
Yeah.
then they
Might be.
offer you another job. Like, would you like to get this job instead? Then I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah.
But that's a job like completely different from the one you're
Right.
yeah, and you're
trying
like,
to get.
You could have got that job in
Yeah.
an instant, but you weren't interested.
yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people that we find in North America, the ones that I spoke to, that I worked somewhat with, or I was an employee at a company, what they would do is their biggest thing for them is in Canada. Canada has about, I think, it's somewhere around 8% of the population grows every year from immigration, right? And so generally the people looking for work are new to Canada. But they will immediately come if you're from China or something. You don't use your Chinese name. You would pick a Canadian name. So it's a Jessica Simpson, right? But they,
What a name.
right? I'm just picking it. I'm just
What
throwing it out there.
a-
But then human resources would be like, I don't want to get this person in an interview because then I have to state a real reason why I didn't hire them. And I can't say because they can't speak English. But I need them to speak English because the job requires you to speak English.
Yeah.
And so that's why they hunt, right? Because they hunt them down to see, is it possible this person is brand new using another name, which is totally allowed?
Because you don't have photos. You don't have photos.
Right.
So you don't know who they
And
are.
so the hardest part was to get people that understood English, but also like the culture, whatever, and so that you grasp the job very quickly, that kind of
'cause
thing.
There's also
yeah.
like there's always a culture shock. Like even here we have culture shock from like just
Sure.
Philippines culture. And so like if you were to hire me, I would be like, I'm very outspoken, okay? If I'm gonna be customer service, it's not gonna be the same as like Canada customer service.
Right.
And, like I'll be decent until you start disrespecting me. But at that point I'm gonna be like, no.
No.
But then here it's kinda like
Here you're
save
still
face.
smiling.
If you're not saving face, you're out. And so it's
Right.
there's like that's just a very basic culture shock, but it can be just as simple as that,
Yeah,
True.
this, and then also, of course, here. Yeah, connections are very valuable, but in the Philippines, it's not exclusive or anything like that. But often in Canada, if you worked for Canada Post, you got all your relatives to work at Canada Post. If you worked at a bank, you got all your relatives to work at a bank.
Yeah,
All the good jobs always work with nepotism, and so that's not to the Philippines. Yeah, government jobs. In Canada, it's gold plated, right? Because you only work 20 years often in many of the government jobs. Maybe it's time plus age and stuff like that. And then you get a full pension, right? For the rest of your lives. Plus, your health care and benefits are absolutely platinum all the way through. And so a lot of people will do a government job, start like really young, like especially I knew people that were in the military and they started at 17, then they were 37, then they took a government job and they do this time plus age sort of thing with their pension. And so by the time they're 57, they have 2 full government pensions for the rest of their lives. And exactly. And so they're doing the 6 figures a year, not working. And then they can go and live anywhere in the world, that kind of thing. And
That's why there's a lot of expats here because they have
course.
1 or 2 pensions minimum.
and
Yeah.
that's all they need. They just 1 pension even works, but like if you have 2 pensions,
They're
freaking-
good.
They're balling at that point. I'm like, damn,
Mhm.
okay, I wish I was at that level.
Yeah, yeah. In the United States, especially, you can do background checks on anybody. Even if you want to date somebody in the U.S., you as the person that's potentially can date them,
That's the
can
crazy
find out
thing.
how much their mortgage is, how
Literally.
much they owe in their bank accounts, how
I'm
much
not-
they
yeah.
owe for
Yeah, we
this,
don't do that.
For $15, you can find out
everything.
entire
In
life
Canada,
story.
it's illegal. They
Yeah,
privacy
it's
laws.
illegal
But
in Canada, but it's crazy. Like if you're American, I could probably pay and just find out everything about
everything
you.
about you.
I could find out what high school you went to and who you dated
Yeah.
when you were
And how much
16.
your mortgage is,
It's so weird.
and how
It's-
much you still owe.
the amount of information that is available for $15 is crazy, sketchy. But I mean, like, I guess if you're on the like the other end, like you're the one looking stuff up, that's great. But if you're the one on the receiving end, it's kind of sketchy. Like, could you imagine? Like, somebody could pay, like anybody,
Right.
literally anybody could pay $15 and like
Just to check.
know your life. And I'm like,
Yeah, no, we don't do that.
I'm good. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that automatically spun off into a whole different thing. I can see a lot of people in the comments are jumping in on this. And yeah, and you can tell connections obviously matter everywhere, right?
It is.
Because often it's just one person that makes the decision. Could be the manager, could be the human resources person, and so obviously they can be influenced, and poof, then all of a sudden it happens,
Yeah,
right?
if you know who the manager is at a job, you're more likely to get said job. Like, it's
Yeah.
not easy.
I don't know anything about this. Do you?
In the Philippines, there's age limit on some jobs.
That would
There
be
are.
ageism. That would literally
There
be
are.
called, that's
Yeah, that would be called
illegal
ageism in Canada for sure.
If
You
you're too old to work. Or
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you could
yeah.
apply at
Yeah.
65 and they have to hire you just like a 20-year-old if you're equally
Oh no.
or prove why they
Here,
didn't.
there are jobs that requires you to be
like a certain age.
a certain
like
age,
younger.
or if you're more than this age, don't apply.
Right. Well, we've
Don't
seen
even
here
think.
we've seen job applications where it literally will state exactly what they
Woman,
want.
18 to 26, front desk girl, English.
Yeah.
Very, very common here at least in
Yeah.
Boracay. Okay, they
Yeah.
just all want like a friendly woman front desk lady who can speak English and Korean if it's even like that. If you can speak English and Korean, you're hired instantly. Don't even need to like
Should
say
I
anything
just
else.
transfer?
Instantly. Do you want a desk job? We got you. We got you. But yeah, and it's great. And I remember pointing out one of the posters. I'm like, wait, the age. I was like, okay, first of all, you can't hire someone just for their sex, right? Like their gender. Like you can't be like woman only. Unless I don't know. Unless it's like a safety thing, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think they can.
But I don't think you're legally allowed to say like women only. Like technically, at my clothing store, only women work there. We only sold women clothing, but we could not say that we could only hire.
If
women.
somebody came in, you could never say
No,
that. to
yeah.
them.
If a guy gave in like a resume, we would have to accept it.
Yeah.
I mean, we would probably put it in the no
Yeah,
pile.
and you certainly
but
couldn't say no
We
to them.
couldn't. Yeah, we couldn't be like, "You're a dude. Why are you here?" Like, we couldn't
Yeah.
say that. But to have like a poster literally be like women only, preferably aged like under 25. Like you wouldn't be able to say under 25 as well because that's ageism. That would be considered ageism in Canada and illegal. And so there's a lot of things that are just different.
Yeah.
Like I mean it makes sense because like there's some things that you would only kind of expect like a woman who's under 25 to be like a front desk. I don't know. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go on to a new topic though. Back to Pauline though. We keep giving her the hard balls because that's what I do.
So what is the work
What
like?
is
What
this?
Aren't you
school
happy
like?
you came and
We're
visit us?
interviewing her. Yeah, she's
Of
working. We're putting her to
course.
work here.
And
okay?
this is a reason why you guys should subscribe to our newer channel that we will be starting on soon. We got to get that 1,000 subs. Because when we get to Ilo, we are going to do interviews with all kinds of people. And we're going to have a lot of fun stuff and ask some really cool questions. So if you find these things enjoyable, that's why. They're sharing a mic. So
We're sharing. Okay,
you'll have to forgive
I'll
that.
be louder.
yeah,
'cause
it's
it's facing you.
also turned. There.
That's better. That's
Maybe a little bit better there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do our best, guys. Don't worry. We'll try to get the mic to be very good. Yeah. You guys can just put your faces side by side. You know, share space. Okay, here
Share
goes.
air.
I'm ready to do the good one here. How many people do you know that have gotten pregnant young without fathers in their lives?
Jesus, I didn't realize we're gonna. That's hardcore.
Single moms are a thing here. Let's be honest.
Well, there's
Well, actually, if you heard it from the news, majority of those,
Well, I don't see it.
Single
I see it in
moms are-
social media. A lot of single moms saying,
it's
know-
usually on the side for poor side.
okay.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Because it's actually, the government is actually thinking it's about, sex education. They lack sex education or family planning,
Right.
understanding from those kind of
I
topics.
could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
But what do you
Right.
think?
For me,
Socioeconomical, which means your level of income, right? If you are brought up with more money, those kind of things, then you're probably more likely to go places that cost money, but therefore you're not just like doing nothing and just hanging out in the back
It is.
street sort of thing. You know, you
Yeah.
actually can go out and party and have fun and stuff like that. Where other people, they can't afford to do anything. Like I'm just thinking of in Canada I used to be very poor too and lived on the streets and all that kind of thing. And yeah, there was a heck of a lot of my friends when I lived on the streets of getting pregnant very young and like under 16 sort of thing. And it was social economical, right? They were, if I went and asked the same family of group of friends that had a very good life or upper middle class life or middle class life, they wouldn't have as high of a degree of that. So
It is. That's true. So that's what's happening.
yeah, because I don't know if it's exactly sex education, because I don't think there's anybody out there that says, oh, I can't get pregnant.
That's what they're doing. They're trying to promote,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
providing the
promoting.
knowledge and then
Yeah, and
Honestly, it's
I'm
good.
not
That's
against
awesome.
that.
There's even
I
a
just don't believe
topic,
there's
like,
people
about
out there that
condom.
don't think they get
They
pregnant.
tried to
Yeah.
push it on that.
It's
And-
better. Like it's
Mhm.
probably better than nothing. But I would agree with that,
But it's
especially
still, yeah,
social economical.
Yeah,
And I could see that as well, just in general, in world population wise. The more that like a country becomes like a first world nation, the less kids they have.
yes.
And then the poorer the country is, the more kids they have. Obviously, like but nowadays, like many countries are developing and they're getting richer. So you can see that the decline of
Oh,
just
yeah.
population is going down everywhere.
Oh, the Philippines has dropped dramatically.
Yeah,
South Korea has
compare-
dropped enormously.
South Korea,
They're not
is
even
having
replacing
half a
one of
child,
them.
Is having
Point
half a
eight.
child.
0.8
Point eight of a child
for every two people.
For every couple there is, they're having 0.8 of a child. It's crazy out here. And like the Philippines went from like 6 child per like couple to like 3 maybe. I don't
It's
know.
something. We'd have to look it up again, but we
Yeah.
have looked this up,
Yeah.
and it is dramatic.
But yeah, so you can tell, you can tell that it's like on a wider scale. Like the poorer a country is, the more kids end up being born. But
Yeah.
then, so you could see that from like a family perspective, like in a smaller, like even in a neighborhood, the more rich a family is, the less children they have.
That's true.
Versus like,
It is.
like my mom was one of 16, and here I am, one of 1. So it's kind of like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Like once
From
my
16
mom
to
had the
1.
money and everything,
Mhm.
and like the comfort and safety of like not needing anything,
Mm-mm.
she had 1 child.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pauline?
Yeah, I saw the comment. Does anyone talk to these girls about birth control? So that's one of the reasons I think.
Yeah, like, was that talked about in school? Was it promoted?
Yeah,
Like,
did you guys have sex
often
ed?
in North America, a lot of 13, 14-year-olds will just go and get
There-
birth control.
There's
The end.
one time I had that kind of. It's
Like
just
the
like a
class.
group coming into the school and then
Okay.
they promote it, and then after that, no more. And then
And
when they
how-
come
but-
to their parents,
But
no.
as somebody who is, say,
Oh, yeah, I
whatever
don't know.
whatever age, under 18, let's just say, anybody under 18, how difficult was it for you to go and get birth control as a girl? Was it
As a-
easy?
Here,
Yeah, is it easy or no?
I don't think.
Would you just
you'll
walk in?
see one go by it.
No, you couldn't do it, right?
No.
No.
No, exactly. Where in high schools, a girl could go into the counselor.
And
And get a
buy-
condom.
No, it'd be
they
free.
Will give you condoms. They will literally
Right,
throw
but
condoms.
but
at
they would
you.
help
Like,
girls get
no.
birth control.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. Like if in high school, if I wanted like birth control or to get like any like testing or anything, you could do that really easily. And like, I feel like just as teenagers, nobody wanted to though, because it's really awkward. Like, teenagers are just like, no, I don't want to do that. But the things were available. Everything was available. You could go to your guidance counselor
Yeah.
and you could say literally anything. You could be like, I'm pregnant. And they'll be like, bet. All right, here's a list of like every like hospital thing that you might ever need. Take it. If you have more questions, like you can come back to me. And like they were probably easy. No, I mean, okay, I can't speak for everybody, but they were probably easier to talk to than your parents at home.
Sure.
Like I could not
See how
imagine.
different is that? Like,
Yeah.
you can get everything from someone if you need it.
Yeah, like it's
But here-
available.
No.
I
No.
didn't think so. Because like
No,
my
I
You
don't
mom
can't
think
is
so.
even
very,
open
like,
it up with your friends.
Wow.
Yeah, I could see
Wow.
that. I
It'll
could
be
see
hard
that.
for
Okay.
you to share it even with your friends.
Yeah, and to keep in mind, if you joined us later, she's from the city life, right? Not
Yes.
provincial life too. So it'd
It
be
might
actually
even harder.
Yeah.
If you're like not.
Oh,
in
in
the
province
city.
life, it's got to be next to impossible.
Right. I don't think
I could say that. Yeah.
people
Yeah. Like it
just
was
because
so
they're
bad.
shy to
Where we were in North
buy
America,
them.
it was so sad that it was so easy to get is that we could go to kids would go to the guidance counselor, grab the condoms, and then use them as water balloons. Like no one questioned anything. The bowl
Nothing.
never emptied.
Yeah.
you just go
there-
in and you grab it.
Yeah. You literally. Yeah. It was so simple.
You just take your hand and go like this, put it in your pocket, walk out. It was
Um,
nothing.
Yeah.
Here you'll be too shy to go and buy.
And
Even
do it.
guys, I don't think you'll see someone
A
or
guy.
common
like,
a guy
around with
walking
it.
in and then buying.
Yeah.
I could see that.
It's
Yeah.
I would be,
rare.
honestly,
Well, and that's
I'd
why-
be
that's
too
why-
shy to buy a condom
And that's
as
why I
well,
don't like
but-
stigmatism with that kind of stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
if you make something so taboo, everybody then that you've ruined.
Scared of it?
You've actually made it
Oh.
worse,
Even
obviously.
though it could be like it's protection for one
Exactly.
for many different reasons,
And also,
health and
kids
child
kids like to do
financially.
things that they're told not to do
Exactly. So it's
and
like,
made taboo.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so obviously like we're pro like
Yeah, you don't want to make things taboo because trust me, they will go and do it. They will go and do it in a heartbeat.
That's one thing though.
in Iloilo high schools they have family planning lectures.
Sorry, up or down?
Down.
Down.
Second last.
This one?
What are
Not
family
familiar.
planning lectures?
I'm not
That's actually
familiar.
no. That's
Not
actually
in Makati.
well, no.
Ah,
I correct me if I'm wrong. It's the difference where they make them carry a baby for like a month.
Home economics for
Right.
that
Well,
would be
and
us.
and then they teach you like this is hell. Like it's not easy having a baby, and you have to keep the baby. You have to feed it so many times a day, even though it's fake. It's not a real baby. It's an exercise in it all, right?
Speaking of
how
condoms.
come it's related?
Wow.
Speaking of condoms.
Sorry, John. YouTube blocked your message, but we
it was
can
health.
see it.
It was health for review, and we're
Yeah.
reviewing it.
Because
Yeah.
I'm not
Speaking
using
of
my phone. The moderator is out.
I love fancy condoms with flavors.
Oh wow, Mark.
was not
There's
happy
two
with
people
it.
that have been blocked by YouTube right
You can
now
show
on
it,
their
you can
comments.
show it,
I
though.
can
Sorry,
override
the
them.
moderator
Yeah.
is not there.
Yeah.
Free moderation.
Normally, she's our moderator, by the way. So normally, if your comment doesn't get through, oh baby,
I'll be right
baby,
back.
baby, baby.
Fair enough. You want coffee too?
I'm put-
Am I
No, no,
not-
no.
I'm putting my Filipino to work.
Half Filipino, half work.
Half Filipino, half work. What? Filipinos are very hardworking. Let's be honest.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
extremely
true.
hardworking. Yeah, I
That's the one I saw from Christine.
Christine. Okay, where is it? This
Uh,
way? Right
that
there.
one.
This one. Okay.
That one.
You gonna read it?
Yes, it's because of religion.
We'll read it out.
So, Philippine government are trying to have information drive on birth control, but church does not support it.
Sure.
Since Philippines is a very religion-focused country, a lot of people are still uncomfortable with it. I think because majority of the people or the population here in Philippines are Roman Catholics.
Sure.
And it's like you've been told in the
Yeah.
Bible that you should have sex
Right.
when you are already married.
But then I saw the Iloilo government post on their Facebook page by the mayor, posted out a whole post about pro pride events, having different talks, transgender talk, another talk about bisexual nature, all that stuff. Everything was very pro rainbow, all that stuff. And I was like, wait a minute, I thought you can't do that here because of the church.
Oh, there's already a lot of groups trying to raise.
Right, but this is the government.
the,
The government was
Yeah.
posting this, and I was like, wow, things are changing here in the Philippines.
I think maybe it's just for, the talk about like the private personal life is,
Yeah.
it's just for the culture.
Right, exactly.
Right.
And yes, Pauline is single and ready to mingle, if you're in the Makati area. And hopefully she's going to party with us in Makati, by the way, on December 31st. We are going to be down there
Right.
partying it hard,
If you're
guys.
Always partying in Makati or BGC. You've probably seen me.
Right? She is like the BGC girl, okay? Mostly BGC, apparently, not Makati, because apparently BGC is cheaper than Makati, or than, well, because we went to the Royale, right?
Royale Club.
We went to Royale Club, and it is a high end club for her birthday, and it was pretty amazing. And the fact that we did pay for, what was it, 8,000 just for a table, right?
For a table.
Yeah, just 8,000 for our table alone. It came with, it was consumable, But you can imagine, like, holy crap, that's $160. And but then after that, we were invited to another table, and everything was free, and we were getting bottles that are well over 8,000 pesos. Right, like we're talking 20, 30, 40,000 peso bottles that we were just no problem. We didn't have to pay for it. We were we just eaten to
We
meet.
got it for
We meet the
free.
coolest people sometimes who are like, nah, man, this is her birthday. Don't worry about it. And plus, it was all on a company credit card or something. I don't know. Not my problem.
Right.
But so that made the evening pretty crazy, though, right?
right.
Oh.
It's common though, and if you're going to expensive clubs or bars here, you just maybe grab a cocktail table and then wait for someone to
Yeah.
mingle
yeah.
with you, and then
Maybe you'll end up
You'll
meeting
end
somebody
up-
famous or rich. You never know, right?
right.
In those areas, it's not that rare.
In BGC on Wednesdays, they have like bottomless wine.
Bottomless wine.
I don't know. They
Yeah,
have
they
this
do
place
have
on
those.
Wednesdays.
I like going to places with bottomless girls.
Bottomless. Damn. Okay. Okay.
Teasing.
No. But I was like, oh, that seems nice. Because
No.
it's wine, and wine is
Konyo.
only expensive.
I'm not konyo. It's just that I'm trying to speak 100% English
We're
for
You're
them
doing
to
great.
We're
for them
making
to
her-
understand.
You're doing great.
We're making her take her like
Yep.
call center vibe and bringing it here.
There's a joke actually, right? The one that I
Oh yeah, the
told
one you told
for,
me that.
for Filipinos, you probably know this joke that my English is only good for 8 hours.
As in
Because,
the 8-hour
because we're
shift.
required to speak in English for certain jobs here in the Philippines.
Right.
And then after 8 hours, you're
It's
done.
done. Dead.
Wow.
You're done. So I'm not conyu. I'm just trying my best to speak 100% in English. Because I cannot speak in
I
Tagalog.
can't.
They won't
You're sweetheart.
they won't
I
understand.
love- Yeah, exactly. Like she could just be talking like the most like she could be talking shit about both of us.
Yeah.
Just be like, "Thank you, Pauline, for being here. We love you."
Right?
Meanwhile, she's like, "I hate them both. Like, you guys don't tell them that."
Because you can't understand it, right?
Exactly.
Wow.
So of course I
yeah.
won't speak in Tagalog for them.
We respect that.
So that's quite interesting. And
Until I learn.
okay, let's move on. Okay, I'm progressively making these questions more difficult
Right?
and
He's
a
like,
little harder.
So,
okay.
what is like the
No,
meaning
no.
of
It's a
life?
Q&A.
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
like-
Are you ready? Are you ready? Because it's gonna go to the next level.
I think my brain is going.
Oh, it's gonna
blank.
explode. Are you ready?
Yes, nosebleed.
Between you and your friends, what do you think of foreign men?
Ooh.
Me and my friends.
Yeah. What do you guys think of foreign guys?
Not just you, but your friend group, that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
Or just like
One
the general
story.
vibe.
We
Do
went
it.
out on your birthday. The
Mm.
German guy who
Mhm.
treated us for a bottle of champagne.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I put you on my story on Instagram, right? Like a greeting.
Yeah. Like hello.
Like a greeting
yeah,
for you,
yeah.
and then this German guy got caught in the story beside me because we're trying to raise the glasses, and then all of my friends
who is
are
that man?
messaging me, who is this guy? Why are you with foreign men?
Wow.
So they think
Scandal.
I'm mingling or I'm looking for a foreign guy.
And is that seen as a
Wow.
negative thing?
It's more interesting, probably.
Well-
The Filipino culture is Americans like Filipinas because they're, pleasing personality, the most common.
Yeah.
word
The
you hear.
submissiveness is the
Right.
They might be a little bit pretty, just
Yeah.
saying.
There might be some beauty in it, but like it's
Right.
just
And
no biggie.
From our end, Filipinas try to get a foreign guy for the money.
Of course, yeah.
So that's
what
what
else is there?
everybody
Well,
thinks. So
we
if
talked about
I'm
this.
going out with the foreign guy, they'll think I'm for the money.
Right.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
No.
That's what they always.
Right.
It's,
But
think
it's
of
kind
it.
of
But-
like the meme or the
so
stereotype.
do you have any friends that literally only look for foreign guys that have money? You're not specific friends, but a friend. Do you have a friend like that?
Or do
I know.
people?
You know one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know
And they only like to look for foreign men that have money.
that have money.
Right.
So they have to check the job first.
right. They got their check
If
boxes.
this is a
FBI. They're like,
engineer, doctor, all
Right.
those kind of jobs.
what is your? They're like doing the job interview for them. They're like, okay,
Right,
so
they have
what
to
do
ask,
you do?
like, 100 questions.
What's your LinkedIn so I can creep it? I'm
yes,
not a job interview.
fam. That's what we call them.
A fam. That's what they're called. If
I'm
you're...
not sure if you see
Oh,
on TikTok, like a
interesting.
Filipina girl
Oh,
Like,
a Filipino
going
for
to-
a man? Or wait, what? What does afam mean?
Actually, kindly explain, guys. What's up? I just heard of.
It's
Oh.
just the word.
Okay, maybe you need to explain because she's heard of AFAM, but she kind of
It's
knows.
the word we use for
Yeah, but you don't know the. Oh, there you go.
the key to success here in the
Wow.
because of the money.
Well, it's obviously a fast track, right? When you think about it,
Right.
go work for 20 years, save all your money, or hey, go hook on to somebody who already has the money.
Right.
Like
because
it's
That's fair.
it's like a
why
given.
would I
I'm
go for someone that
right.
without money. But like, well, that's easier just
And-
go
No,
for someone.
and
ask
it's
you
funny
for
how
everything.
we
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that as a negative, right? A lot of people would see that as a negative, but then in every other aspect of life, they wouldn't. If you were a business and you had a large group over here that's looking to book the same business that you do, and they have a lot of money, and then you have one over here, yeah, there's just a couple people. They're really nice, but they're only a couple, and you're not going to make very much money on it. Well, what is the business supposed to do? The business is going to go where the money is. So we would say, duh, like everybody would have that same thing. And we apply that same mentality across everything until it comes to something like this. And then people go, whoa, wait a minute.
A
Right?
foreigner in Manila. But no, but it's AFAM.
Oh.
A foreigner. It should be. It should
And
be.
Manila.
A foreigner in Manila.
It's
Hey,
it's
fam.
Taglish.
A
Around
foreigner
Manila.
around
There you go.
Manila.
That makes more sense.
That
That makes way more sense.
And Manila girl.
We like it. We like that. Okay, that works. That one works. That one works.
Yeah, and you know what I say is if somebody's like, "Oh, I only date guys that are over 6 feet," or "I only do this," or "I only do that," it's no different, right? I only
Right.
date guys with money, but we
Yeah.
see that as worse than saying I don't date short guys or I
Yeah.
don't date that, and it's like, why is it worse? It's just one other thing.
It's just like a perspective. Like, there's tons of people who don't care about money. But
Yeah.
it's always the people who do care about money that's like, God forbid. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, and although the only thing I would say about the
A
height
foreigner
thing
assigned in Manila.
is
wait, what does that mean?
obviously you don't get to choose your height. It has nothing to
Can
do
I
with
say
anything you
that?
did in your life
Which
or
way?
anything.
Ang papa.
Yeah,
Can
what
you
does that
say
mean?
it?
What am I allowed to? Am I gonna get like banned?
Actually-
I think you're allowed to swear, so it's okay.
No, it's not a swear.
Americano.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a
It's kind
coffee.
of like a slang, the fafang.
The fafang.
It's kind of like a
Oh,
daddy type.
Ah, daddy American.
like a
American
papa.
daddy.
A papa.
Ah, okay.
If we're
Very
on the
nice.
same page.
Yeah.
If we're on the same
Maybe he means
understanding.
something
kinda.
totally different. He's like, no, it's gone deeper.
All I know is, has anybody yet got that YouTube channel signed up?
What? Which
Well,
one?
well, that's a
Which one?
perfect one right there.
A-
A foreigner around Makati, a
Aside
foreigner
is-
around Manila. You could just
You guys are coming up with YouTube names. You could
yeah,
make
lock
killing.
those in.
Right.
Lock those in.
and then sell them to the next foreigner that's coming to vlog.
That's
Right.
it. Exactly.
Y'all are good. Y'all have made it.
Totally got it. Okay, and what about you? Okay, so we went from your friend. What about you? Do you like foreign guys? Do you not like foreign guys? You like just Filipinos?
I agree with Mark though about that.
Where's Mark?
Because
At the top,
they
a
want
foreigner in Manila. Because they
This
want to
one?
mix blood. The result is awesome.
the
Because
result is
I don't know
awesome.
if it's just me because I grew up in the city and all.
Mm.
I think, or kind of like my dream when I was younger. I want a
have
baby that
children
has
like
like
this.
light eyes,
Yeah.
I don't have light eyes, but I get it. I do get it. Okay,
like
I
a light
obviously.
eyes, blonde hair. That's
Ooh, that you had
Wow.
that. I was telling her. Do you remember the guy we met that they got married here and they like moved to Texas? Bluest eyes in the world.
Oh yeah.
Blue. I literally.
Oh yeah.
It was.
Sorry, I don't remember your name if you're watching.
Crazy. The eyes.
Your eyes were just-
Okay, if you guys
you'll
have
never
seen,
forget them.
if you guys have seen Game of Thrones and you know the Winter King or White King or whatever his name was, the zombie dude with his eyes, bluer than those. I'm not even lying to you. I'm not even lying. It was so blue, and
Crystal blue.
and I was like, girl, those
That's what-
babies.
that's
Those
what I
freaking
like.
babies. I was like, damn. You have to keep going until you get one of them
Right.
with the eyes.
Of course, then he said, "Wait a minute, I'm not a girl."
What?
Because you said, "Girl, those
No,
babies."
That's time to the wife.
Oh, the wife. Okay.
I was like, girl, you have to keep
Now I
going
get it.
until you get the blue eyes. One of those
Right?
kids, whatever kid gets those blue eyes is the favorite child immediately.
so for me.
Wow.
I'm okay with foreign guys.
right.
Because since I was a young girl, that's what I want. even my mother, I kept telling my mom that, someday I want a guy like maybe an American or from the UK with light eyes, maybe light hair.
Yeah. Good thing hair dye and
Well,
contacts are like so
right.
cheap nowadays. It's easy. Okay, I literally have contacts for cosplay that are blue because I want to do Princess Peach and she has
Right.
blue eyes. So I have blue contacts and I put them in and I'm like, damn, I look weird as
See,
heck.
I have
But it's like
I have a specific
Like-
description of the guy I want, but I'm not after their money because
I just want your genetics.
I
That's
just want their
all. I
genes.
just want the
You,
genetics.
you just want to have those babies, huh?
right. So not everybody.
Wait,
has
wait.
their
How many
money.
babies are you gonna have one day?
I
What's
don't
the
know.
dream? What's the dream?
Yeah, how many kids do you
What's
want?
the dream?
Yeah,
What is
what's
the
the dream?
perfect family number for you?
I think 3. Just like my
3.
family.
Wow.
I don't
Wow,
think
wow.
2 is. I
Two's
just
not
think
enough.
3 is like,
The premium number.
So you're gonna pop out
Right, yeah.
3 babies. Oof.
I don't know.
I know. This is the
You
Philippines.
You never
Never
know.
know.
People are like, wow, what's with these rookie numbers? You know, this is
Maybe
the
someday
Philippines.
I'll
Really?
just like a dog.
Yeah.
A baby,
You can have a Bora like us. Bora and Kai.
Bora and Kai, maybe.
Oh my gosh, yeah, those are my kids. Okay?
That's funny.
Those are my kids. Just 2 cats that don't love me, but you know,
No, they
I
love
give them tons of
you.
love, so that's good enough.
Yeah.
The term was originally used by bar girls, so they would like a fam.
What's up, my fam? A
A
fam?
fam.
You're a fam, and they're like, thank you. It's like not like that, but okay, we'll go with it. A
Wow.
foreigner at sea maganda.
Where is it?
A foreigner's maganda? Is that wait what? Am I missing the at sea part?
Up.
What
A
do you
little
think
bit?
that means?
A little bit
Foreigner
more?
At si maganda.
I assume it means the foreigner is pretty, but I
No.
don't. I'm foreigner, so a
What is
foreigner.
at
At
is
sea?
end, right? End.
Oh, and like Miss Pretty or like like
Right.
okay, so a
foreigner
foreigner
and
and
the
a pretty. Okay, I get it. Ah, at sea.
He's just trying to explain that.
That's fair. That's fair. We get that.
Are we gonna get a baby? That sounds like we're gonna kidnap one. What?
So I've been eyeing one.
Right? She's been eyeing this baby for a while.
And honestly, I think
We're
I
just
think
waiting
I'm
for a
gonna
moment.
Strike.
No. Okay, I'll just be quiet.
Okay, if a baby goes
Oh.
missing, I swear it's not me. Okay, now I feel like I'm just guilted myself. If a baby
Oh.
goes missing here, it's not
Good
me.
job, Prince.
Great, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, we're good right now. We're doing a
Very
lot of
good.
stuff.
Right.
Very
That's
good.
because you put me on the spot
Right.
regarding
Yeah,
the baby.
No,
That's
it's
what
like,
yeah, that's
we're
okay.
just gonna flip
We
back.
it's not like we don't get this question a lot. And no, if you guys don't notice, we're like living the high life, running like crazy, go go go, and everything else. So
Look
yeah.
at the comment. My parents told me they had 3 kids, 1 girl, 1 boy, and 1 for spare parts.
Oh my goodness.
Were you
That's
the
what you're
spare
supposed to
parts
tell your
one?
kids, you know?
Which one were you?
Oh, wow.
That is such a good line.
Oh,
but
Jay,
that would
we're-
traumatize a child.
What's the
We're all
topic?
over the place, but right now we were just asking
We're
her
basically
if
just
she would date a
questioning
foreigner
Pauline.
and then
I
how
don't
many
know how
kids she
about the
wanted.
baby.
So we're all over the place, but feel free to jump in.
Yeah,
any
if you have
questions.
a question, like feel
But
free.
it has to be good. Come on, give me some good, juicy questions, you know? Because we've already talked about, like, people getting pregnant, single moms. We've talked about,
The typical.
yeah,
Like
I was interested to
school
know what
Mhm, the
schooling is
topics,
like, what
Yeah.
how hard is it to get a job, you know, advantages. Oh, what about OFW? Have you considered becoming an OFW?
Wouldn't
Like, we
Yeah,
know
so
a
I
lot of
didn't-
people have applied for
Apply
Canada.
Yeah.
isn't that
Because
technically
the
OFW?
salary is twice.
Sure, but harder to get.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of OFW jobs, way more, way
harder
more
to
than.
get, of course.
Yeah, like if you were to go, would you sacrifice the dream job in order to, you know, get a crazy good income or something like that in Canada, United States, something like that, doing something that you 50% liked?
Yeah.
No.
Would you trade?
No? Okay.
Would you trade? Okay, if you made like triple being a nanny versus a flight attendant, would you take the nanny job?
Yeah,
No, I'll
I
still
would-
take the flight.
that's
attendant.
good.
Yeah,
that's
that's
good. You're
There's a
sticking to your
quote-
dream, and
there's
that
a quote,
is
right? Like, parang, go for the dream job.
Yeah,
and
the
you'll never
happiness.
have to work for the rest of your life
Yeah, that's true. That's
because
true.
you like what you're doing.
I don't doubt Bianca kidnapping because she wants to steal it to Tarzir to be a pet.
Listen, nobody even noticed what was under her jacket.
Nobody. How would they know? Look, I literally. Okay, at least I have this. Okay, I have this as my little.
Yeah, and your little backpack,
This,
your
and
purse.
You're gonna be so creeped
You
out
can-
at night.
you can go show it.
I'll bring it.
All right, she's gonna show her because it's really cute.
Up, and it looks so creepy when it's just standing there.
Hello, guys. Len and Robert. Hello, hello.
You're a new subscriber.
Where?
They're them.
Oh, they are?
I saw it on the screen. a while
Oh,
ago.
you guys just subscribed. Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you for subscribing.
I'm not
Appreciate that.
blushing, Christine. I just drank.
Yeah, we did get her drunk ahead of time. Well, not really. Not drunk, but
It's the Asian
we
glow.
we put we put a little bit of Asian glow into her. Just to get her ready. Put it on.
It's
Let's
my
see it on
blood.
you.
Oh,
Come on over.
it is.
Here comes, guys. Here comes.
Can you not put it in the room? Like, I'll not be able to sleep
And
alone.
it just stands there. And just
Hello, Eric.
Right, and with the big eyes.
By the way, if you asked a relatively good question or something like that and we missed it, I'm sure we
Why
did.
does it feel? I
Feel free to
like
throw
we're
it back
the
in.
80s right now. Look at that.
This is
They
her.
can't see the
This
eyes,
is her
though, the
tarsier.
eyes.
Can you go in front of this, or
Can you show them the eyes?
You're kinda in the
Look at
shadow
Look
there.
at the vibe though. Look at the outfit.
Look at those eyes.
you can put your hair down?
No.
You look like a little boy,
No. Right? We
little
don't
little
want
boy
to
with his
see-
teddy bear.
What'd you say to me? What?
Oh. Wow, you are so dressed for success right now.
Right?
You know she wants to be a model in the Philippines, right?
Somebody hire me.
Come
Clear-
on.
Clearly, if you let her pick the outfits.
Fashion star. Literally, I got you guys. Okay, I'm bringing back the trends.
Oh yeah, she's bringing it all back.
So yeah, so this basically, if you're in the bedroom, it will just stare at you at night, and you're just
I
like,
didn't see it.
just like put it away. How are you adapting to the heat, Michael?
It's getting better. I noticed
Really?
that today, or what was it today? Yeah, today when I went out to go make sure the port was at our side, and my phone had said it was like 29 degrees Celsius,
It is.
and I was like, I'm fine.
Wow.
It's the announcement from the pilot a while ago. It's
Oh, the
29
weather,
degrees.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
weather here. When is... Did you saw that?
When is Bianca turning 18?
That's
not
what I...
Oh
not
my
for a
God.
couple. Guys, I'm only 16. Relax, okay?
Come on.
Oh my God, be careful! Nobody takes that seriously.
I'm kidding. Okay, guys, I'm 23. I'm older than her.
She's
I'm older than her.
me.
Okay. But the biggest difference is that I've not gone to college.
Mhm.
So I'm basically dumb as a stick, okay?
Well, I don't think the stick would agree.
I've just offended all sticks everywhere.
Yeah, I know. No, she's
Bianca's
she's
a nerdy
pretty-
fashion star. You know what? I bring it back, okay?
They're
This-
really...
This shirt, I'm not playing with you. This shirt is from like when I was 8 years old and I went to the ROM, which is the Royal Ontario Museum, when I was like 8 years old. And the exhibition was like Egyptian stuff. And I'm still a nerd for like Egyptian things. But this shirt has been through me
And it's still
entire
fits
life.
you.
And it still fits.
and it's everything
I
still
think-
fits. By the way, she's like, oh, do you like this outfit on me? I'm like, yeah, that's nice. She goes, I've had it since I was 11. And I was like, well, that's not weird at all.
So many clothes. I've never like grown, I guess. And so it's like, okay, I save money on clothing. Barely, because I still buy new stuff, but
Yeah, oh, plenty. Yes, her mother did exactly that.
yeah. But now she wants to come back to the Philippines. So she played herself.
Yes, well, 33 years in Canada,
done.
and unfortunately
She's
still
like-
making minimum wage.
Yeah,
so,
and she's like, nah, this
Yeah.
winter is too cold. So that's why she wants to come back.
yeah. Yeah, 32 is normal, but there's no sun today. So 29 was nice.
Uh,
Wait, did I
did
miss
you see
something?
that? The very Pauline looks so cute. Shout out my love for you.
Wow.
Audie, okay, do you own an airplane company? She needs a job.
I'll
That's what
love you right away.
Wow.
We will
So
put you in the
easy,
front. We'll
so
put you in the front of
easy.
the line.
Come on, just let me know if you have an airline.
That's it. Just you don't have an airline? What?
How do you compare your life
We
here?
just actually did a whole video on this, but we actually
Yeah.
absolutely love it here. We really do.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
the
so
reasons we
good.
left Canada for here remain. We like even after 6 months, like it's why we did a whole video to explain every part of it. But
Yeah.
and
Our
actually it was
last
alive. It
question,
lasted like 3 hours, honestly, because people kept asking questions and it just kept going.
Right, it's
The
a
flow
long
was so
one.
great,
I
but
saw
Yeah, and we're so chaotic, so we just
Right.
keep
That's
talking.
the time I was like,
we
I
just
was
keep going.
commuting to work.
Yeah.
That's
We're like,
the
I'm going to
time, right?
work.
I'm
and
going
we're
to
like,
work. I'm just
I'm
passing
like,
by.
don't worry, Pauline, do your thing. And then we're just like going hard.
Then I saw it's a 3-hour live.
Yeah, it was a long one, but it was good. Like we love it here, and obviously the weather is hotter than Canada for most of the time, but it was amazing. Wait, what? What's VTRs?
What?
You try doing VTRs for commercial modeling? What's VTR?
I know.
What
All
is
I know is
VTR.
you could do commercial modeling.
I-
That's all I know.
All I was like, wait, what? Okay, before
What is
before DVDs, VCR.
VCR.
That's what
No.
I was like.
Yeah, she's
thought-
gonna be a beta
I thought
model.
that's what he's like. You could do VCR modeling with this outfit, and I'm
No.
like, thank you,
Nah,
but
I'm
also,
not good with.
Oh, I like Mark there. Is that a Hermes bag?
It's actually yes,
It's
the Bohol
it's
edition.
Bohol high end,
Edition.
the $4 version.
Real fur, real to zero.
Actually, it was probably about $8.
Try. I
Yeah.
literally, it was paper. It was not.
It was like 400 pesos or something. So about $8.
For everything though. It was for everything. That.
Oh,
he
I'm
got,
sorry.
like, a drink.
The
Yeah,
little
that
magnet
was
He
guy.
got lemonade. He got a lemonade. That was
Wow.
probably more expensive than both of those
What?
together.
A Kalamasi drink is less than 25 pesos.
It was
Nice
like,
try.
it was like 30 pesos maybe.
No,
35.
that sounds expensive.
35.
15.
Paper airplanes count.
Nah.
Can you-
Oh yeah,
Happy
Mark.
Halloween.
We have a video coming on for the new channel, by the way. So I'm gonna stop now. If you like this kind of interviews and all that kind of stuff, we're gonna have all kinds of people on. We have a whole channel set aside for that. We aren't starting till we hit 1,000 subs. We're at almost 600. See the link in the first comment down below. You'll see it's been pinned.
Yeah, we wanna
Click
grow
that,
and then we're gonna-
subscribe, come right on back here, finish watching us here, and you guys are not going to miss all these cool interviews that we have
It's gonna be
planned.
like a podcast.
But also, we have something special for Halloween planned. We also have this mermaid thing planned. I'm not saying any more than about that, but it's not what you think,
What?
and it'll shock you.
Oh,
So-
I think I know.
Yes.
You think
Well,
Kyle.
basically, we discovered mermaids in the Philippines. Real
I don't
ones.
have the chest for that, but thank you. Bianca could be the next Amaranth, which is the Twitch streamer, right? The one that
Yeah.
that just all
Wait,
that
wait.
stuff.
Can you be the next? Can you be her next? Because based on the fact that we're gonna have like a what they have. I hope that's not what they mean.
I'm happily married, and I don't hide that, so that would be a
And I let her do whatever the hell she wants. So
I
yeah,
don't have the chest though. Okay,
Hermes
it's not. We're on different levels.
Tarsier, I love it.
Hermes Tarsier. Fair enough.
That's a gorgeous house. Thank you. This is our house here on Boracay.
it
For
is.
now.
One of our
Now.
subscribers
You should see it.
has rented it as of December 1st because we are moving to Iloilo where we have another
A
beautiful
nice
home.
house as well.
And so, yeah, one of our subscribers that moved to Boracay is renting this as of the day we leave. Basically, they're going to move in a couple days later. So that worked
I'd
out
like to
really
see
cool.
Mike and I would too.
Maybe that's
Thanks.
maybe.
That's literally
All
the
I-
video.
to
All I want to
try.
know is, are you subscribed to the other channel? And don't forget, we now
If
have
you-
members
so
too, by the way.
basically, What
So
he's saying is, if we get 1,000 subscribers on the other channel, you'll see him in a mermaid outfit.
I did not
didn't
say that.
He said that just
I
now. You
did
can
not say
rewind
that.
it 20 seconds ago. He was like, have you subscribed?
Well, go ahead.
who
and
it
let
is.
him do it.
Philly, I hope you get back, buddy. I heard the new app is
The One Health Pass.
yeah, your the non
I
new One
know.
Health Pass that's now in here. We saw your video. Hopefully you make it back, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully we get to see you when we come to
Yeah.
Angeles.
When
And
and
Hellas.
Hellas. We haven't.
Hellas. Sorry, we keep messing it up.
We were actually supposed to head to there. We have a
Uh-huh.
ticket that we're not going to be using and all that good stuff. We are still locked out of both of our bank accounts, and so yeah, we're thankful to Helen in the UK who lent us some money on PayPal. Then to Eric here on Boracay, who then
We
cashed it
literally-
out for
we
us at an
literally had a whole
ATM.
thing, Yeah.
Yeah, so that we could hold ourselves over. We're still trying to work it out. Anybody knows anybody that works at Scotiabank, jump in. One of our subscribers.
Yes, if you work at Scotiabank, we will love you.
Yeah, if you could help us.
extremely. If
It's
you could just yell at
ridiculous.
somebody
It's
for us.
absolutely ridiculous that they're like tough luck.
We're hoping though, like
Mm.
soon,
Yeah.
We think that we can get at least his account unlocked just because his card will come in. But mine, I have no idea what they did. But I'm literally completely locked out until I go back to
Yeah, they're
Canada.
like, come to Canada.
And they're like, just come
Spend
visit us in a
thousands of
branch.
dollars.
And I'm like, how am I supposed to buy a plane ticket if I wanted to go to Canada? To go to your branch? Are you paying?
Yeah. It would cost us thousands of dollars. Never mind to
for
get
the
to that.
Just to
dispute.
open
Just to
it,
get to that branch, it'd be over $100
I'm like-
tab each way.
Yeah.
Right.
The whole thing would be ridiculous.
But yeah, so we're figuring out. His is
Yeah.
going to be open soon.
We hope. Because they said that to us before.
Yeah.
Then we contacted them.
Yeah.
That, no, we have no record of that conversation ever happening.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
But another one of our subscribers who does bank at Scotiabank and does have pretty good banking with them gave us another manager that has another branch who at least stepped up and when we contacted her, she sent an email to them and saying, guys, can you get this dealt with? So we're hoping, but unfortunately, 24 hours after they sent that, nobody replied. I don't know. If you guys know somebody, totally would help us. That's for sure. So anyway, we aren't going to make it to Angeles City. That was the whole point. We did have another
But
ticket.
yeah, I forgot where we started that from. I was like,
Yeah,
hey,
we
how
had
did
it-
start talking
We
about this
paid
again?
4 tickets
Right.
already. We
like,
were
what?
supposed to fly into Clark. We were going to go there, go to like Clark and Subic and all that stuff. And then we were even thinking about going down through Manila or whatever, and then taking a ferry from Batangas all the way down to, probably here or Iloilo. We didn't know at the time when we put, so we already paid for those tickets. They won't let us change those flights or anything. So we're SOL on those. And so anyway, we're just not going to be able to use
What
them.
does SOL mean?
Shit out of luck. Well, there's no the. Shit out of luck.
There's two O's.
Shit out of luck.
Outa.
Outa.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't
Anyway.
understand
We're not
It is
good
what it
with
is.
boomer language, I guess.
So, we next year we plan to go to Palawan. Obviously, we actually are looking at doing a bike trip. You know how we did the bike trip here, but actually getting a nice sized bike and very comfortable and everything, and going southern Luzon. So going all the way down and around and up. And then maybe another time we would do a northern one or something like that. Maybe do a car if we're going through mountains and stuff. But, whatever we could do something like that and do something like that. And it would be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool.
Okay, but a fam, like, okay, we already went through
We're
this
still
earlier.
not-
A fam, because it's like AF, AM, a white foreigner. How, like, they don't go together. It should be like an anagram. Wait, is it an anagram? What is that?
What
Like
do you mean?
an anagram when it's like AF, AM, so it's like a foreigner, a Manilian. A Manilian?
Manilian? What's a
It's a
Manilian?
female from
Around
Manila.
Manila. A foreigner around Manila. But
That's an anagram.
No.
That's an
You're
anagram.
Manilian.
you don't necessarily have to be
Manilian.
white. Let's be clear. Like, you could just be a foreigner with money. We know plenty of people that come here from
Right.
Saudi Arabia that have a ton of money. A lot of people that come from like that whole Middle East area that have a lot of money. A lot of Japanese, Koreans.
Koreans are like
Yeah.
the most money spending tourists, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's a stereotype, but I've just heard a little bit about that. And
Hey.
so, thank you.
Listen, Jep, you are awesome. Thank you very much. We really, really appreciate that. Oh, super
Is that
chat.
mean-
And
is
you
that
went on
mean
our other
something?
channel. Thank you so
No,
much.
no.
Does that mean anything? Nothing. Okay. Maybe it means something. Bizdak.
What is the what's the
Or
what's,
is it just
what's your channel name
name?
mean? Yeah, maybe it's your last name, but
We're just
I
like,
don't know.
we're trying to like, wait, what does all that mean?
I've not encountered
Yeah,
the
so
word.
we were looking at doing all kinds of stuff on that trip. So we'll hold off. But next year, yes, Palawan is for sure. We will want to go to Baguio City for sure. We want to do that Southern Motorcycle Tour. Okay, and obviously, if we're living in Iloilo, obviously, Bacolod, Dumaguete, that whole island, that whole Panay there, we will be doing that. That's a given. That's actually the shortest trip, so that will be like one of our priorities is, January. We're obviously going to be doing a lot with the festival in Iloilo.
Yeah, throughout like December and January, we're super busy.
Yeah,
We're super busy. But January is probably going to be one of our busiest just because not only are like the festivals, like the Dinigayang Festival, but just the lead up to it,
Yeah.
we're gonna be doing a lot of filming with them and stuff.
Exactly. We want to see, the costumes
Okay,
and all
the
that stuff.
pronunciation for
Ang Filipina
Festival.
at Dinagayang.
dinagyang.
Whoa. Say that
This
again.
whole time.
Dinagyang.
Dinigyan.
No.
Dinagyang. There's no
Dinagyan.
A between G and Y.
Dinagayang. Oh wait, Dinagayang.
You're putting A after the G. Dinagay.
I'm Canadian.
It's
What do you expect?
dinagyang.
Favorite has
Wow.
an
All this
extra O or
time.
a
All this
U.
time you thought you were being such a
thought
good
I was
Visayan.
Dinagyang.
Do you know how many?
There's no A between the
Wait,
G and Y.
Dinag.
Dinag.
Yang.
Yang.
Dinagyang.
There.
Hey.
Dinagyang.
I'm gonna forget that instantly. I'm like the next time. You're gonna
Oh,
watch
there it
the
is.
next video.
Spelled out too.
Dinag. Yeah.
Yang.
There's no
Ah.
A between.
I swear, maybe I just thought it was Dingagyan. I probably
Right.
Dinagyang.
Dinagyang.
Oh my god!
You
it
know
makes
how
sense.
Filipinos read
How
out
did I?
strongly for
How
each
did nobody
letter?
call me out on this until now? No, literally nobody's called me out on that.
Say any
before.
other word. They're
They're
all
like,
over
you're
you.
saying it wrong, and now
Yeah.
I'm like, I've been saying Dinagayang for
There's-
so long,
They
and
understand what
nobody,
you're
nobody has been like, ma'am, maybe you're saying that a little differently than you should be.
Yeah, it's like when we got here, we would say Boracay everywhere, and people were like, "How dare you? It's Boracay."
But everyone
Boracay.
calls it
And
then-
Boracay.
And
Boracay.
then, so we started saying, "Okay, we're going to say it the right
Boracay,
way."
yeah.
And you're right. If people on the island will say that, the moment you leave here and go to anywhere, Iloilo, we go to Calibo, we go to Romblon, we go to
Everywhere.
anywhere.
Manila, everything. They're
Boracay.
like Boracay.
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 Everybody says Boracay,
And I'm
but we
like-
say that here, and people are like, "You guys are butchering us," and
It's crazy.
it's crazy how
And I
you
feel
get
like I'm
so different.
I'm
in different
literally
areas.
so self-conscious every time I say it now because I'm just like, I don't know.
You have to
I'm gonna
read
make
out
somebody mad.
strongly for the letters. That's how Filipinos read it.
Dinagyang. Oh my
There,
god. I did.
Dinagyang.
Joe Vanessa, I did not hear you say
Yes.
You were not loud enough calling me out because that's embarrassing. This whole time.
Oh.
This deck is Bisayang Daku. Rough translation is very Bisaya.
Yes. And Joe
Bisayang
Vanessa, one of our newest members, if you want to join our members,
Sayang.
and you have an Apple or iPhone or
Bisayang
anything, you just put,
Yeah.
you just go to a web browser, put youtube.com/thatphilippineslife/join. You can get around the whole iPhone system and still join our membership. But if you have Android or anything, you'll see it right beside subscribe. It says
Guys,
join.
I'm so embarrassed right now. The fact that I'm not saying Dinagayang.
Make sure behind the mic, not in front of
I
it.
don't even need them
How
to hear
about
that.
the
Dinagyang.
festival here in Calibo? How do you pronounce it?
Ati-atihan.
Ati-atihan.
All right, good.
So
Yeah.
it has
We're
to
gonna
be
go to that
strong.
one.
It has to be strong.
We're going
Yeah.
to that one instead because I just.
And if you guys are in Calibo, or if you get the Calibo cable 21, channel 21 and 24, something like that, we are going to the studio on the 25th. So how many days is that? Like 7 days from now. We are being brought
Right
into
after.
studio, and we're doing an interview in studio. They did tell us that it's a taped recording, and so
Thank
they
goodness,
they
okay.
need a few days, and then it'll appear on TV. But so we'll be able to give you a heads up if you are on our social medias, or like if you're on Facebook or anything like that, because we'll post about it. Where you can see it. But it'll be on people's TVs around. They said anywhere about 8 to 10 days later after the 25th. Will be on TV. So how cool is that?
I'm excited for it, but also very nervous just because I have no idea what to do.
It's okay.
It's the local news.
I know. I'm
Exactly.
like,
They're
hey,
going to ask you
the-
questions. You don't have to do anything.
I know, but like, look at how I answer questions here.
Right.
Wow.
I am unprofessional as heck. Okay, imagine me on a TV station. Like, they're gonna be like, we're gonna have so many edits that we need to do because this girl's crazy. That's what it's gonna be.
Let me go ahead and rephrase that.
Yeah, like, no, that was the wrong answer. You know, when they ask a question that there is no wrong answer, they're still gonna be
There's
like,
still
that's
gonna
the
be
wrong answer.
answer.
What happened to the cat? Well, Bora is sleeping on her stuff.
Yeah, right now.
Um,
And Kai's
more
probably
on
outside.
Nice stuff.
Yeah.
They're both here.
They're just hanging out, doing their
Yep.
thing.
They're doing the norms,
Boracay. The H is silent. Wait, what am I looking at?
This the big one.
Baguio is PH summer capital when PH is burning like hell during March to June. Baguio is cold and chilly. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
I think people were telling us that as well when we had first come. 'Cause we
Baguio
came in
or
May.
Tagaytay.
Yes, yeah, because they also have mountains and cliffs. At
Yeah.
least. Heck, I forget how to say that.
Wow.
Dinagyang.
Dinagyang used to be called Ati-Atihan in the 80s and earlier. It was finally changed to Dinagyang to just
Distinguish between Calib.
between the Kalibo festivals and ours. Fair enough.
Fair enough. There we go. And
Hey, it's my favorite YouTubers.
thank you,
Yes,
Mallory.
Thank you, Mallory.
very
Hello,
much.
hello. Good
So
morning,
glad you could
by
join
the
us.
way.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. California, it's pretty early right now. That's for. Oh, look at that.
Ooh. Dinagyang.
See, if you just wrote it that way,
Yeah.
we'd all got it. No
Guys, come
problem.
on. Normally it's say it how it's spelled. They look different to me.
Yeah. Oh, yes, the cats are coming with us. The only thing is Kai doesn't spend a lot of time here at the house
Yeah.
because every time we travel, we have people that watch it, and they live right across from us. And what happened is Bora is such a suck, and he's our baby, and he doesn't like other people, other cats, other anything, and so he sticks to us like white on rice, and unless you're talking about brown rice, but
Like glue.
yeah, like glue. And where Kai has now become like,
He's like their cat.
yeah.
He's really their cat.
Yeah, so he comes over here, he takes our food, and then he scratches at the door like, hey, let me out. We open the door, he runs back over there. And he
Crazy,
hates
crazy.
being here. Not hates, but he prefers to go over there because I think they feed him some of the food they have left over from their dinner, where we stick to cat food only. Because once you do,
Yeah.
if you start giving them your leftovers all the time and everything, trust me, they will jump on your
That's all
table
they
and
want,
take the
and
food off your
yeah,
table
yeah.
plate. So, yeah, so we'll see. We'll give it the option to them saying, listen, Kai loves spending more time with you than he
Yeah,
does
like,
us
if
these
you guys
days.
are willing, like,
Yeah,
please, because of course it's always hard to like get people to adopt cats.
exactly.
There's so many.
We
like,
can always find another to adopt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it would be nice if like they will like take on Kai, and then we can adopt another cat. You know, because there's so many cats that are
And
strays.
name it again as
Elo.
Kai.
No, I'm gonna- Kai 2.0.
Because
Kai's
Bora
the one
is
that
gonna
loves
miss
us.
its
Yeah,
Kai.
so they're like Bora. Why Bora? It's like a long story. It's a long story.
MDC, I don't know if you were the people that wrote us, but people have contacted us that have places up in the mountains and
Ooh.
have invited us to come up there. They have Airbnbs and lodges, and we've had a few people. I'll say that we're welcome to come up and visit. So, yeah, we're looking forward to it. Going
That
up
kind
to
of
the mountains
reminds
there.
me of like a movie where they get invited to this dinner in like a very like a mountaintop mansion or something, and it turns into a murder mystery. So I don't know. I don't know about that, but like,
Yeah.
it would be cool. Also, as long as I'm not the one being murdered, I'm okay with going to a dinner
She likes
party.
the mystery.
I like the mystery
Right.
part of it.
She doesn't
but
like getting
yeah,
murdered.
I'll figure out the mystery, but keep me out of the murder aspect.
I don't know who wants to sleep in our tent in our backyard, but for Halloween,
It's a nice backyard. Okay,
We do have a nice
Yes,
backyard.
Look at that.
it is
Like, you
nice.
can see it. It's
Yeah.
big
Oh,
too. You can
yeah,
probably fit
I
a
forgot.
couple. You can look at it. You look at. Do you see where Michael is right there? You could fit
Right.
probably like 2 tents there, or like
It's a
20
big
person
space.
tent.
yeah, a
It's
big
massive.
monster one. Yeah.
And they on the other side, you could also have another tent.
Yeah, of course. We got a lot of room here.
But we don't like people, so we only like a certain amount of people. But you know, like having people in our backyard, like staying there for the night, I feel really like bad in a way. You know, I'd be like anxious for them.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
we love her, right? We
We didn't
meeting
make her
people.
sleep outside.
Yeah, we're not making.
Right.
Yeah, no. Oh, but like, and we love meeting people at like restaurants and stuff. But as soon as it comes to like,
People showing up in our backyard.
yeah, I'd be a little. I'm a little bit more concerned about that. Like maybe that's just me.
Yeah.
That's just a
No,
weird,
I don't think it's
quirky
just
thing.
you.
Who would
I
want
don't-
somebody?
I don't know.
I
but
feel like
sorry.
that's a rational thought, you know?
I don't know. It's just
Yeah, yeah. Don't show up in our backyard. No,
With
no.
the tent, that would be a little.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
if you're gonna show up in our backyard, I think if you did have a tent, that's probably better than not having one.
I guess.
Because then it's
I
like,
guess.
well,
No, but all joking aside, do not show up.
please,
No.
I'll be very concerned
No.
and I won't like it.
Yeah, plus the government right now is very, very wary of any media person or anything. You know, they're willing to offer police security for anybody who's media related or anything.
Oh, especially in Iloilo. Have you guys
Yeah.
seen the news? Like the
Well,
people.
but the federal government
Oh.
came out too.
Really?
Yep. Any media personality gets a death threat, the police will provide 24-hour security.
Wow. So yeah. So was it? I don't know if it was Manila or like in Manila area, but they had their one TV person like shot.
Yeah.
Right.
And then in Iloilo,
And
they
then
had
in
to
the
get beat
same,
up.
It was the same news company, right?
Yeah.
And so they had another
Radio hosts.
a radio host who was beat up, like literally in front of
4
his
guys
building.
attacked them.
Yeah. And so that's why they're like very.
And he could have been
especially
killed
in
if they
Iloilo.
didn't.
Yeah. So Iloilo especially is very heavy with like, we're gonna protect our media.
Yeah.
And of course the federal. comes
Yeah.
after him.
So anyway, don't do anything like that. Don't be silly. Yeah, especially in a country like this, they won't treat you kindly. They won't treat anybody kindly. You know,
It's nice though that media has like protection because it is good. You know,
Of course,
especially
of
news
course.
reporters and people.
and especially when
Yeah.
it's not like only ones that speak good about these people. You know, it's everybody equally.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, look at this.
Welcome,
Toby
Thanks for
Expansion,
becoming a
thank you so
member.
much. Did
Thank
you
you,
just
thank
change your name or you got the same image as somebody else? I think you just changed your name. Well, welcome. Welcome to the crew. Thank you very much. Welcome to being a member. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure somebody had that exact picture up here. So that's why I was like, hey, I think he just changed his name last minute. Fantastic. Well, I'm so glad.
You.
Are you guys scared to go out alone? Never. We always go out alone. We do things all the time.
And there's like no street lights here. It's like pitch
Dark.
black in
Yeah.
our like neighborhood.
Yeah.
And so it's not even. We
But
literally
Pauline
just
can
have
tell
a
you
phone.
everybody knows us. Like we're not
Yeah.
strangers in our neighborhood.
Yeah, we
like-
say hi. Like we say hi to the butchers. Okay, they're the ones with the big knives.
It's
There you
also
go.
Yeah.
guys, you know.
Yeah,
how it
yeah.
You
works.
end up knowing everybody.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of foreigners on our part of the island, so we stand out like a sore thumb, right? And so everybody's gotten to know us in one way or another. Everybody's very friendly to us, very helpful, nice. Like we've had nothing but good situations and stuff like that here. Here. So we feel extremely safe here. But even when we go to other places, we're generally not scared people. No.
The only thing I don't like is walking on the road while there's cars. That's my one thing.
Yeah, we
That's
like
the only
sidewalks.
thing I'm scared
We,
about.
we do like
Just
places
because
with
I don't want to get
sidewalks,
run over. But otherwise, it's not like I'm scared for my life. Like in like
other than getting hit by a car.
Yeah, like that's the only thing. But I think that's kind of like nobody wants to get hit by a car. It's not really like fun. So that's fine. It's me. Haha.
I knew it was.
No.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh, Chris from Mississauga just woke up. Good morning, by the way. So good to catch you guys live. Nice to see you. Thank you. You're the white guy down the road,
Yeah.
especially with the vlogging camera. He's the
Fair.
only one. Right?
Fair. Yeah, exactly. Everybody, like even if we don't have a camera, they'll be like, "Welcome to our vlog" when we walk by, and it's like,
Instantly, yeah.
I don't even got a camera on me right now.
We can't even shout you out. you know?
yeah. Stay tuned. We have a plan for this exact thing. We're not going to say any more than that. Make sure you subscribe to our
wish.
new channel. That's all I can say.
I do wish if anyone knows any other haunted places here in Boracay, because
Yeah.
there was one.
There was
but
one,
it's
but they
already
tore
been
it down.
demolished.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's anything spooky, scary that we could like visit, or else we would. I love haunted houses. I would not mind doing like one of those horror things where they spend like a night in an insane asylum.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Hunting.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would love that,
Oh yeah.
and I would scare everybody. I would troll the heck out of everybody.
You would
I
be
wouldn't even care.
Listen, you guys don't understand.
I'd
Like,
be
this girl gets
terrified.
scared and
But
she
then-
becomes this big. She flattens to the ground and
It's a
cowers.
skill. I promise you guys. Okay, so in Canada, they have at Canada's Wonderland, they have like a haunted Halloween night where the entire park they pay actors to kind of be like spooky clowns and
Right.
stuff.
Chase you with fake chainsaws.
And literally, yeah.
everything.
So there's like places, and they have mazes, like horror mazes and stuff you can go through. But even as you're just walking through like the grounds of the park, they'll have people there to scare you. Dude, I was wearing heels. Okay, for one, 10 out of 10, do not
Dude.
recommend. Dude,
Dude.
don't do it. Don't do it. Do not wear heels. I don't care how short the heels are. Don't wear them. Just wear running shoes, especially if you're a wimp. Okay, and then the fact I know how to like emergency exit. I could become a cannonball in 2 seconds. And then I became a track star as well, just running. Like I bolted from one end to the other because of these people. Okay, and it's like I saw them coming. Like they're literally they're just standing there waiting for you to pass by. And then they're like, boo. And I was like, okay, I'm ready. I literally am watching
You
you.
should go in Manila. There's
Terrifying.
kind of like the haunted house.
I would love that.
It's called
Okay.
Asylum.
Oh, I would
Well,
do
you have
it.
to pay. It's like a horror
Yeah,
house.
yeah,
so-
I would do
But
it.
there's actual people scaring you.
I would
I'm
do
not gonna
it.
go with
I
you
would
though.
do it.
I think
Okay,
you should
okay.
Trust
do
me,
all of-
she's
do a
fun.
video.
She's fun to film because she really does just.
And it doesn't
She
matter.
goes from upright to collapse in a half a second, and she's just cowered and screaming
I'm
at
just-
the
okay.
highest amount.
And yeah, I don't understand how I still had no, I think I lost my voice like halfway through actually. I don't know.
Right.
I was screaming. I don't know where it came from, but I could not talk, but I could scream. That's it. And Pauline is beautiful. Okay,
Thank
Spencer,
you.
do you
All
own it?
right, all right. What about this?
Well, they should bring you to Peria horror houses.
Where's
Where's
that?
that?
How do I translate Peria?
Oh,
Peria? Is that a?
It's like
is that
Oh.
a pop-up kind of like theme park. I'm not sure how you call it on your end.
A pop-up theme, like a
Like-
carnival.
Yeah, like a carnival. Like
okay.
you
Luke,
set it up.
the very
and
first
then
comment
they
in
create those
in this
horror
whole thing, you'll
houses.
see it's pinned at the
Oh,
top.
that's cool. Okay.
You
There's
see,
like
it's
games and all, right?
Yeah,
Carnival,
yeah,
carnival.
it's a carnival. Okay.
you see it's pinned at the top here. It says thank you for joining. Our second channel
yeah,
needs.
it's the
If you,
highlighted
if you click
comment.
that, if not, scroll to the top. It's the first pinned comment on this video, and there's a link. Just click that link. It takes you to it. Subscribe. You can come right back.
Aswang is witch festival, right?
What?
Aswang?
Oh yeah.
means
Obviously, this
witch,
is
right?
part of your video.
Yeah, they have a festival though.
Oh, I didn't know
I'm
there was a
not-
festival.
I'm not
Wait,
so
what?
sure
Wait.
about the
Wait.
festival.
I know there's an island like nearby. Maybe not nearby. Maybe it is Capiz. Wait, visit Capiz Iloilo. Also, they have a real story about Aswang.
Oh,
Maybe there's a place that they literally have
Yeah,
witches and stuff.
Okay. I want to do
Okay,
all that.
I was.
That's the story of Antique, actually.
Ah.
Antique is known for
Like
Aswang.
we're
Aswang.
down. We're ready.
Peria is like a local
Listen,
carnival.
we're going
Okay,
to
yeah,
Antique
yeah.
in
We had a-
next couple
we
days.
understand, we
And
understand.
I
if
haven't even
you guys
seen
know
anything.
anything in Antique that's scary or anything, like she's only here for a few
Yeah.
days, so we're gonna go Thursday. So if you know anything, let us know.
There's a video of an Aswang here in Iloilo City.
It's common.
I was looking stuff up, and like I would be like Aswang, and then be like for hire, like like the Google like Finnish when it would like, and I'm like, how many people are looking for witches for hire? Like I'm just like, what is going on here? Also, I don't want to mess with any of you guys, but just to clarify.
One more time to party. Wow.
Nah.
Why
I
did
have
you say?
work.
Oh, I thought you said.
All
Oh no!
Souls
I thought
Day.
it was. Oh
Yeah.
no! I was like, what?
Oh.
Why is oh no?
Oh,
if it's a non-working holiday, what do you mean? That sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
That's
We
cool.
have already. We've connected with Texas Filipino. We are hoping to do the one that unfortunately just announced that he's going to stop doing daily vlogs or whatever it is. So yeah, I can't remember his name. Oh, he's the Avery. Yeah, he has all kinds of stuff in his house. Sorry, I'm
Bird
forgetting the name, but
sings.
Hileg. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to butcher it anyway, so I won't. Anyway, and then also what we were going to do is we wanted to help all the smaller vloggers in Iloilo, right? And so what we were going to do is have like a vlogger day and say, okay, everybody meet at like Iloilo City Mall where the waterfall is. Everybody meet there. Everybody bring your cameras and let's do like a huge collab. Everybody puts it on their channel and it all will help Iloilo. And it'll help, and we were happy to help out the little guys. We're not the type of people who go, oh my God, if they find out about them, nobody will watch me anymore. If we aren't interesting, well, guess what? Like they're going to keep watching us anyway. Like I don't need to be afraid that somebody else is really good at vlogging. So
and
totally
it's nice
down
meet
to help
people
out other
as well.
people. Really, really want to do that. And so we do have a hope. Yeah, thank you, Mikey. Yes, so Mikey Bustos. We will we want to reach out to him as well. Obviously, he's much bigger than us, and so I think we'll be like definitely. I don't know if we're number 2 to
I
him
would
or something
try.
like that, but yeah. Anyway,
I
so
just-
we definitely want to do stuff, but definitely want to also help out the smaller guys too. So
I'm just saying, when I was I was studying about the witches, okay, and literally like Google, like when Google like guesses what your like answer is or what you're trying to search up, it automatically was asking, are you looking for like witches for hire? And I'm like, how many people here are searching for witches for hire? I'm just like, and who should I watch out for? Because I don't want to be cursed.
Right.
I just don't want that. So,
Okay. Control your gambling addiction. Right?
do people, what do you mean?
Oh.
Control Bianca away from the gambling game. She already has, what do you mean I have a gambling problem? I provide, okay, no, okay, if this is what they're talking about, so on my stream, I have this thing where people can gamble, like, points. The points don't equal anything, okay? You don't win it. You just have bragging rights if you have the most points. I let people do that. I do not participate, okay? If people try to gamble, like, so you can be like, I bet, I'll put up points, they'll put up points, whoever wins gets the pool.
Yeah.
And so everybody always loses against me, so I just have a ton of points from that. That's it. I don't gamble.
Well, there you go.
That's all. That's
I don't
all.
know
There's
anything
a
about
full
it.
explanation.
Okay, I'm not a gambler. Okay.
So you know Lillian under another name?
Lillian. Hello,
Okay, good.
hello.
I figured somebody would have recognized that right away. Yeah. So anyway, we are
horror.
looking. Halloween was like a big deal for us in Canada.
Yeah.
Loved it. Kind of missing out on here. We're living on the island here, so we'll see. But
It's the day after Halloween. Somebody said the day after Halloween is usually the one you need the day, because that's the All Saints Day, right?
right,
And so
right. But you're
people
still moving from Canada to here. You're gonna miss Halloween.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course,
Yeah.
yeah.
And all the
I know,
parties
and
yeah.
the
Yeah, I
everything.
just know that here it's more the day after Halloween.
Right,
is
exactly.
The actual day that matters.
Right back.
Copium Bianca, you rigged the. I didn't do nothing.
even-
I didn't do anything. It's literally
close.
free. It's like, Witchcraft wanted in Sicky. I feel like I pronounced that wrong.
Sicky whore.
What'd you just call me?
What? That's how you pronounce
I'm
it.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
This is how we do a live. Guys.
You guys are welcome. We're here all night. Just kidding. I actually have to sleep.
Sicky whore.
Witch doctors in again, really? Just kidding. It's a pretty place though. And I think that's actually where they have a lot of like witchcraft or,
I don't know about.
maybe not. But there is definitely a place that like they have a bunch of witches and like it's like a whole island and they have witches and stuff and I'm like I don't know which one though. I don't know which one. I swung. I don't know. I was looking stuff up. That's why I know. Okay, I'm not looking up witches and everything constantly. Okay, guys. What is it? Wait, what? Okay. Do you know what Kasem is saying? Karating. Wait, this one. What is it?
Yeah,
say?
read it out for them.
No, I don't
want
wanna say it.
Tagalog.
What does it say? What is this?
Kakarating ko lang kasi eh. I just arrived.
Wait, say that again. Say the first one again. The first word.
Kararating.
Yeah. Okay. Kara.
Ra.
Kara.
Rating.
Rating. Kararating.
Ko lang.
Kolang kasi a. Siki.
Oh.
Whoa.
The word you choose.
I will allow it only because it's
fine.
pronunciation wise, okay? I went to a witch doctor in the Philippines, most likely for healing for
Amblyopia. As I have
I don't
lazy
even
eye.
know. As I have a lazy eye. How was it? What was it like? What is
Which
it?
doctor is it? Albolario? The one. Is it Albolario?
They said a witch doctor.
Yeah, I think
I have no idea.
she just translated.
Oh,
Is
but
it
yeah.
she? Sorry.
But yeah, this is live, and we're just being amazing. We're just figuring this out. Thank you, by the way, JM, for wait, hold on, I gotta move the mouse over here. I'm like stretching out for subscribing to the second channel. It's gonna be good once we like start posting stuff, and then once we're in Iloilo and we can have like a nice podcast setup, it's gonna be much more,
There.
professional. I just arrived. I was telling this
They're
to
actually,
Joe Vanessa.
speaking with
Wow.
each other. They're
Okay,
having
that's
their
fair.
own
You're-
conversation.
A conversation within a conversation. That is fine. That's fine.
They're speaking
Oh.
in Tagalog, right?
Copium beyond you. Witchcraft wanted in Sigihor, always on the spot, on time. Are there any other carnivals? So like, is it popular? Like, are carnivals like throughout the year, or is it just for
No,
like,
it's actually
like
like
a
for
horror?
it's either for like an event, if
Right.
there's an ongoing event like on a certain area.
Yeah,
It's-
and that's when they have the
that's where they have
carnival.
the carnival.
Ah, that's fair. Okay. So in Canada, most cities or like towns would have their own like fair or like carnival almost, but they're like mini. Like the bigger the city, the bigger the fair. So in Toronto, they had EX or something. I think it's called EX, but it's basically a massive fair with like tons of like festival food, rides, games,
Right.
everything, like a massive carnival. And so it's called EX. And then you would go to like other cities and they would have their own like on a different like day or something. And then even towns would have like miniature ones where they would
that's
have
the fair,
like
yeah, that
similar.
they're
Okay.
talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what I was like, oh,
Like-
that
like
makes
the
sense.
local
Like a local
carnival.
carnival. Okay. That's cool though.
So
I
it
wish
varies. Some of them have rides. Some of them
Yeah.
just have like
just
you
like the
get them,
games, and
yeah.
then they have like food and stuff. Star City, that's in Manila,
we
right?
went to Enchanted Kingdom.
Yeah,
though.
but next time Star City. That's
Star
the one
City
that's
is the one
indoors,
that's,
right?
Yeah, that's
Like-
close to your hotel.
yeah,
that's
okay, that's yeah. Carnivals pop up during Fiesta.
Yeah.
Shout
during
out
Fiesta.
Samang Taga Perth, Australia. From Perth, Australia.
Yes.
Shout out, we got you, okay? Fluency right here. Yep, they gave me some medicine, took it for a few months after that. I stopped
That's
wearing
the witch
glasses.
doctor.
Oh, my eyes didn't need any laser eye surgery. Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
That's crazy.
that's what she called which
Right.
doctor. It's called albulario or manghihilot for others.
That's cool.
It's like the local kind
like
of
the doctor.
You know, they do
with the herbs, with the herbs and stuff.
like the witchcraft.
yeah, that stuff.
That's what they do.
That's cool. Like honestly, there's a lot of I don't know, like
Yeah,
natural
they
remedies
believe
you can
those.
come. Yeah.
Even like my relatives,
They also
they
have
do
like
those.
yeah,
If you
this
get, like, a
flowers for like
disease that's
headaches.
Sudden.
Oh wow, they
you
have
have
like
to check with them
And
what's
be like,
going on.
yeah, and they'll be like, okay, so you're gonna take these flowers and this and that. And
Yeah,
then
and we've encountered once like we tried checking because my sister suddenly got this, like rashes
Like-
and all, and out of nowhere.
Whoa,
we
yeah.
don't even know where
Yeah.
it came from, and then they asked for a picture of my sister, and then they did something that kind of witch.
wow.
And then they mentioned that there's this girl in your somewhere within your circle who I don't know how you term kulam in English. So it's kind of
like
like
put a spell on
Yeah,
like curse them.
like curse them.
right.
And then that's what happened. Like a girl from Cebu, something like that,
Cursed you.
cursed you,
Cursed
and
her.
then there's someone within her circle that's closer from school, that's from the area.
I would be like,
And
I
they
don't
think
trust
it's because of
any you.
jealousy, because
Right,
of
of
the grades.
course,
I think it's
yeah.
something like that.
Or if you're talking to a boy that she likes and and she's
Right.
like, well, I want to make you ugly so he doesn't like you.
Yes, so go ahead and check it out. with the witch-
Yeah, that's crazy. We already shouted them out.
Okay.
It
wasn't
on their
highlighted.
level.
No.
We just shout them out with our voices.
Wow.
We don't.
Yeah, we're still here until December. This is still our home right behind us.
Just for-
Obviously, it's
just for a little
nighttime,
bit.
and this is a green screen behind us. But and
As you
also,
can see, look at
you
how
don't-
we're dressed.
you don't have to
versus
deal with any roosters or anything this way.
mosquitoes, you know.
Right. Doing it in the studio is so much better, which is why we wanted a bigger house.
Oh,
obviously.
kulam is a hex. So yeah,
Oh.
so similar to like what a curse would be,
Right.
right? A hex
that-
curse. Ah,
Right.
We're learning out here.
The shop.
They're like the
Yeah, you are
shaman
learning
of
a
the
lot.
Philippines. It's spooky season.
Why are we talking?
It's spooky season. That's why we're just.
March 2023. We don't know where we'll be, but stay in touch with us on Facebook. That's the
outside
best
us.
place, especially when we get closer to the date, because we don't have anything that far out right now. Just January essentially is booked up for us. So
Yeah.
anything past that,
yeah.
I can't tell you exactly where we'll be, but we do have plans. We were just talking about that, about traveling all across southern Luzon on a motorcycle, all kinds of stuff. So we have a lot of plans. Obviously, we have a lot to do just in Iloilo, but then Bacolod is very close, so we're gonna go over there, and that whole Panay. So we'll do Magedi, all that good stuff. But yeah, we have so many places to go. Yeah, and Michael is back. That is correct.
Yeah.
I am here. Yeah, it is eventually my throat, because I do most of the talking, it seems. Not there. You guys were doing really good. So my throat gets dry before everybody else's. When we did the 3-hour one, my throat was gone. My throat was gone.
When I opened your channel, 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
They did a 3-hour live.
Oh, yeah. And it was consistent. Like, you can see over here on this screen. You see how the consistent that is? Our views are staying, like, pretty darn level there, right? And so if people are going to stay interested, then, of course, we're going to keep going.
Right.
But, oh, look at that. Translator, linguist.
I'm a linguist.
Fantastic. You know what is funny is we were contacted by a company that make they're like AirPods, right? But all they do is they translate in real time when people are talking around you.
I'm excited.
So we said to them, listen, they wanted to sponsor us, and I said, listen, we're tourists, we can't make money here anyway. And like our travel vlog, everything is registered in Canada. It's all Canadian, everything, Canadian taxes, the works. And it's acceptable, by the governments here. So until she's dual, we just don't want to get involved in that. But if you send us free stuff, we'll try it. We'll try it.
I just want to know,
and then we'll show it off.
Is gonna try talking like ish,
right?
know?
She wants to hear if anybody talks smack around her, So we'll go to some public areas. Go to the Talipapa.
If it's
right? And if it actually works.
If it actually works with the different dialects here, that would be so cool. That you just have these AirPods in, and it's just picking everything up. But it also it's apparently what it does also. It's as you speak, it will translate in whatever language they've been feeding you. It will translate it to your phone, and you can press play or let them read it of everything you just said.
So it's easier to talk to.
Yeah. So
it records what
so
you
you
says
can literally,
and then translate it.
But you never know. Jo Vanessa here. We might. She said here. See, she's a linguist.
Oh.
Yeah, so we need a translator.
I just need a teacher, really.
Right.
Like that's like my biggest thing.
Yeah, she wants she wants a Tagalog teacher.
I just think
in
somebody to
Iloilo
bully
in
me.
person
Like,
would
I
be her
literally- I
favorite.
just want to get bullied into speaking Tagalog, Like that's all I need. Just someone to be rude, be like, okay, if you don't speak, I'm literally gonna beat you. And
Wait,
I'll be like,
I think I put you up on the screen already. I think.
L'Oreal? Well, extra shout out.
There you go, an extra shout. You are from Toronto, so we'll give you a little extra.
You're missing the mascara festival in Backlot.
I know.
Backlot.
I know.
Okay, at this point, if I say your name properly, I hate you. That's it. So if I say it wrong, it's a compliment.
We read out like
Bacolod.
strongly for
Bacolod. I mean, it makes sense. I don't know why I said backlog, like as if there's no extra O.
Oh, Maya Bisaya. Maya Bisaya. I like it.
Bisaya.
Florida. What part of Florida?
Florida. That's nice.
Hopefully you weren't one of the parts that were hit.
Yeah, hopefully you're all like not flooded or anything.
Yeah,
You're
it was
not
pretty
dealing with
devastating,
that.
that's for sure.
Oh, someone said Lapu Lapu. That's cool.
Hey.
That's in Mactan, right?
Lapu Lapu, yeah. That's the island, yeah.
It's very nice there.
Well, our friend just moved there, Timmy. You gotta hopefully welcome him if you see him around. His name's Peter.
Yeah.
You see him around, he just moved in. He needs some friends, I'm sure.
Is there an island or city most famous for martial arts with sticks? I know a lot of, like in Iloilo, a lot of the gyms teach the martial arts
with the sticks.
My father taught
I
me
want
how
to do that.
Nunchucks?
No, it's sticks.
Oh.
Like
What's
wooden
the term for
swords.
that
Okay.
one? My father
I don't know exactly. I don't know. I know they have a proper name.
And
but-
PE in
Hello,
grade
Elmo.
12. we do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that's cool. It's cool because it's literally like it's a traditional, like a traditional martial arts in like Philippines
Right.
with the sticks.
Wow, that
And
sounds
that's
really
why
cool.
I was like, that would be really neat to try. And then imagine just using it one day, be like just fighting somebody, like getting a stick
Many
and
households have those.
have it ready to go. They're like, okay, try breaking in.
Yeah.
All my kids are trained. Good luck.
Joseph, Tagalog, Ilonggo, Karaya.
Karaya.
Kamaan man ko, konti lang.
A little bit. She said a little bit.
Wow.
I'm the translator now.
Wow.
Watch Tagalog
I
TV
understand, but I don't.
All right, guys, I'm not even playing with you. I was trying to find a TV show that I was interested in. I was gonna watch The Startup, the one that we walked by with Bia Alonzo. I literally walked past Bia Alonzo. Okay, so
Yeah.
I breathed her air.
Yeah.
Um,
They almost rubbed shoulders.
All
All she had to do was say hello, by the way.
and I did it.
And she
I
would've
did
said
it. I
hello.
had my audacity of being sweaty
Yeah.
after a gym. Just cut me off from being
Yeah.
confident enough.
We had
Anyways.
like backstage pass basically.
We
We were
could've.
on the
We
restricted
literally-
floor. So
Yeah, we were on the floor. We were
Yeah.
just staying there as guests. but they were using like the lounge area as they're filming. We could have literally
And then
just
when
been
we
in
talked to the people later on, like camera people, and they're like,
because they were cleaning up.
you guys could have came
You guys
in.
could have. It was our
But
last
they were
show.
already done.
And we were like,
Yeah.
why didn't we? Why were we doing? No,
So
wait. I'm not done.
all
I'm
right,
not
go
done.
ahead.
I'm just replying to like watch the TV, like Filipino TV and stuff. They don't have English subs. I need English subs at least so I can understand what they're saying and so I can learn from that, right?
Makes
Because
sense.
if I'm just watching Tagalog,
Well,
I'm
what
not.
if you watch it on YouTube?
That's what I tried doing.
Oh, they don't have
They
translation.
didn't have English subs for that, and then so I tried looking at another show, also no English subs. So I'm like, are you guys kidding me right now? Like, I know there are some with English subs, and I'm sure the older they are, like, the more likely somebody's eventually translated it. But I'm like, wait, what is going on? Because, like, YouTube normally has auto subs. But yeah, they didn't. And I was like, wow, okay. The audacity.
So yes, we definitely are going to try. My understanding is they just put out a video saying they're going to be stopping doing the vlogging. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, we definitely hope to, and that would be pretty amazing. That's for sure. Yeah, I subscribe to their channel, start watching their videos.
My Amnesia Girl. Is that a Filipino like show?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Oh, okay.
If it has English subs,
They
that's
kept
all I
playing
need.
it on a weekend.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna take a note of that then.
Robert, we don't have much to say other than thank you for.
Nothing.
I think it was you that helped us with the contact. Your contact also has tried to get them to respond, but 24 hours after your contact's email, still nothing. If I'm getting
yeah,
right,
do your
Robert, right, who helped us out. No, you're Robert P. Never mind. It was another Robert. So anyway, there was another person that is that banks at Scotiabank and has tried to help us with his bank manager, but still.
Eventually, we're hopeful that it'll work out, but you know,
But we still need somebody.
We're struggling through it a little bit.
we need somebody that knows somebody corporate. It's so dumb. It's so crazy. It could be fixed so easily with somebody with common sense.
But it's so weird that it like I can't really explain it. I feel like
Yeah.
it's harder to explain, but it's weird. It's just so weird.
It sure is.
But yeah, Bia Alonso was partnered with, oh frick, I forget who. It wasn't John Lloyd, but she was partnered with somebody else for the startup. But yeah, they seemed cool. I only passed her, and I was just like, wow, this is incredible. This is cool. That's very nice. Very nice. Bisaya is language spoken in Cebu. I've spoken
Hello, Christian.
in many. I know Cebu has Cebuanan, which is very hard. Like that one's probably the most confusing for me, so far. Like as I've noticed, because sometimes like there are some like Aklenan, there's similarities in certain words that you can like kind of guess the meaning. But then like I feel like Cebuanan, I'm just lost completely.
Yeah.
Like even when they send like messages, like if your Grab driver is like, yeah, I'll be there in like 10 minutes. Hopefully not 10 minutes, but you know what I mean? And you're just like, I have no idea.
Yeah. Hello, Gelson. Yeah, we got rid of our Netflix.
Yeah, we don't have Netflix.
Because we were almost never watching it. But they kept raising the price. It was like 16, 17
You know,
US
they're
dollars.
raising it again.
Yeah, I just said goodbye.
But so they're literally raising it. If you want like to keep your HD quality, you're gonna have to pay more, or
Wow.
else they're gonna make you for the basic have only 480.
Wow.
A 480p. Could you imagine if we posted YouTube videos for 480p? That's potato quality.
Yeah. So Timmy, we have 3,000 euros from a flight that they canceled on us way back in Cambodia when we had flights booked, and they told us it could take up a year, all this stuff, and it's been 2 years.
We should message them and be like, hey,
I
remember
have
this?
2 or 3 times. Yeah. Nothing. They just ignore us. That's just the way it is. And yeah, so it's not just regulated to the Philippines. That's for sure.
I ended up just making the subtitles. Biggest regret not being in the cast because the film won at the Harlem Film Festival in New York.
Oh, wow, that's so cool. Well, I don't know if you know this, but YouTube does pay people for translation. And so if you do speak on a language, you can take pick a very, very popular video. And if you go ahead and do the translation of that language for it, YouTube will pay you. So if you are looking for money, there are people that literally you Google Translate, and then they just change the words that they know that are incorrect, because Google Translate is not great, right?
No,
And so
it's
they'll
not
go
always
in and
perfect.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
like-
It's not spoken language.
Yeah.
It's more
it's like dead
specific.
center. Yeah, it's like cat in the hat.
Yeah.
Or it's like there was
Exactly.
a cat in the hat. You know?
Exactly. So you can go in, modify those last things there, and you can literally make $300 an hour US if you're good at it.
Yeah.
If you use Google Translate to start and then kick yourself in after. So that's a cool thing that a lot of people are now realizing they can do to make money on YouTube, is doing translations.
My favorite character in Mobile Legends is Idola because it's the only character I know how to play. That's it. That's it. I know how to play her, and that's it. League of Legends. I haven't played League in a bit. I played. Okay,
You used
I
to
only
play like crazy.
Yeah, but I played Wild Rift. Okay, I tried playing League of Legends on the computer. I could
Oh, yeah.
not.
Yeah.
It's so hard. But I
She'll play
love
it on her phone.
yeah. If you want to play Wild Rift with me on the phone, I can do that. Otherwise, League of Legends on like normal computer, I literally I mouse and like everything. I can't do it. But yeah, I like Lulu on League of Legends.
There you go. There you go. If you don't know, Bianca, can you type it in here, please? She broadcasts streams live multiple times a week, and she has it on Twitch. And so there you go. That is her channel on Twitch. It is free, by the way. If you don't know what Twitch is, it's like
It's
Facebook
like Facebook
and
Live, but
Yeah,
you don't even need an account.
right. It's owned by
I know.
Amazon, just so you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's just
I
another
don't
big
even
one.
have-
Yeah, no, a lot of people don't, but you know, it's because I'm
Yeah.
North America, like came from.
Yeah, in North America, almost nobody anymore has Facebook except for like younger people. And then you come here, and it's like if you don't have Facebook, you're nobody. And over there is Twitch, and over here it's Facebook. So
Yeah,
it's all a geographical thing. Also, Facebook offers free data for certain things. You could have no data and get a lot. You can see things on Facebook only. So
that's true.
that's why obviously in a lot of countries that are growing and not first world yet, Facebook goes in and signs these
And
deals.
like TikTok is free too, like TikTok free for all or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with
You
cell
don't
phone
even
plans.
need to use
Those
data,
kind of-
and it's like
Yeah,
It
so they're
makes
doing the
sense,
same
'cause
thing. Yeah.
people are more likely to use it. Oh, they're so good. Like Ari and Timo, those are really good characters. I like. Okay, Timo is cute, and I like. Okay, when you're doing brawls and stuff, it's so easy to use Timo because you just troll everyone. He literally it's a troll character, and I love it.
Yeah.
Ari is just if you're cool.
Luke, so what I suggest is if you can wait till you leave the airport, do it.
Yeah.
They overcharge by a massive amount at the airport. So
Crazy.
Smart will be there,
Crazy.
Globe, all this. They're going to charge you like $20, $30 just to walk out of there with a working phone. Take your phone, leave the airport, go to wherever you're going,
Go to a sorry,
Go to
and you're good.
any convenience store, whatever, like
Yeah.
7-Eleven even.
7-Eleven.
And for like $10, okay, 500 pesos max.
Yeah.
You'll get a SIM card and you'll get more data and unlimited texting and calling that you'll need for a whole month. It will literally be the cheapest thing you can ever imagine.
Yeah,
So-
it's crazy. It's so comparative to like at least
Every other country
Canada,
almost.
because Canada is
Yeah.
wildly
It's
expensive.
like Mexico, India,
for
very,
phone
very
data
cheap.
and everything. It is so cheap here, and it's just like, it's like laughable because it's like Canada charges so much, and it's supposed to be like a first world nation, but you can barely afford data. Look at her webcam, by the way. It keeps
The focus?
yeah, it keeps
All right, I'll fix it.
broken. It's because we
I'll fix it.
why are
It-
you look at it? What is this posture? Just kidding.
Yeah. I'm trying to fit in here because I can't fit because they scooted over after I left and they're like, you don't need to be in the
this spot."
camera.
And so now he's like, I'm gonna lay here in the background.
Yeah, so it looks like I'm like laying down.
He's not. He's actually sitting quite normally. Oh,
Yeah.
You should probably fix the blur because you're blurry,
Okay.
but I'm in focus. Which I mean, like story of my life. But
Well, put your hand at it.
I think it's okay. I know you need to put your hand at it so it focuses you. Oh no, you're okay. You're okay.
Yeah.
It was just
Half the
visual.
time we go through all this and it was like not needed. And but she
Look at you're literally blurry.
I am blurry now.
Oh,
And now it's not gonna fix because we have it off.
I'm just saying. I'm in focus. That's why.
Well,
I
that's
told
because
him
you're
to
way
focus.
further ahead of me and I can't get up to
Yeah.
your height.
I can back up.
Hang on. All right, am I
You're
clear?
good. You're good. You're good.
Okay, I'm getting rid of it now.
You're good.
Apply.
You're good.
Okay. There we go, guys. Sorry about that.
Pauline is back.
Yes, Pauline is
Back.
back.
Back
So,
again.
yeah.
Good.
I'm not a big fan of Valorant myself. I love PC games, and I play all kinds of PC games. But those kind of games, I like games that you're building something. You know,
You just started Fallout.
yeah,
4.
Fallout 4 again. You know, like that was an older game, obviously, but No Man's Sky, anything where you're building your character, you're getting everything you do builds yourself up.
Yeah.
I like that kind of thing. Not when every time you start a game, it's just PvP. Everybody's equal.
Yeah, honestly, I definitely do prefer like RPGs where you can like it's role playing but like MMO type like RPG MMOs. Those are premium because it's
Yeah.
multiplayer, but then you
Yeah,
also
we
have
love
your own
Skyrim, by the way.
character
Love
and you can
Skyrim.
like do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skyrim would be 10 times better if you could go online.
Or if you could build.
Oh, that's
If I could
true.
build?
There are certain mods, but
Yeah,
not
but
as,
they're
like-
not. Trust me, it's terrible and it crashes constantly, and it's not the same as building. What's the matter now? What's going on?
Look at how they spelled Pauline. I love that. I'm gonna change
Wait,
them-
you should
I'm
tell me
gonna
where to
change
click, guys.
The second one, the second,
'Cause
third, right there.
It's more about the people watching, not us.
Is Pauline single? Only if you have
An airline.
an airline. That's
Yes,
the rule.
if you have an airline,
That's the rule.
magically.
Minecraft,
Magically.
Mike. Okay, I'm down for Minecraft. Minecraft is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we know we've tried becoming Filipino. He's never answered us, so we've never been able to do anything with
Maybe
him.
when we're
He's a
like,
fellow
big,
Canadian. Maybe when we're bigger, I think.
Or
You
like-
got to
oh,
realize,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
if somebody has 1 million subs, they're not going to really want to deal with smaller subs and stuff like
Sims
that. So
4.
we've tried a few times.
Yeah.
I have
they're-
Sims 4.
They're making Sims 4 free. I saw TikTok about
Oh,
that.
Okay, well, I have Sims.
But they're making it free now. So for everybody who
Minecraft,
spent
no,
money on
that's not my
it,
thing. I love
it sucks
graphics.
for you guys. 'cause
It was
it's
Yeah.
free.
free. Wait, is your guest married?
Yes,
Unless-
guys.
She's ready. Yeah, guys, look at the ring on her middle finger.
On the
Obviously.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Sorry, I can't even keep up with this. You
I
guys
don't
are
even
doing
have
something
my
here, and
ring
I'm
on.
like feel like I'm in another place. Here, you take the mouse so
We're
people
just- look,
people
we're
at
just
home can
reading
click and
stuff.
see what you're looking at and reading.
And it's fine.
kept
They can see
pushing
the chat
about
too,
it.
you know? That's the
Not-
thing. They can see the
Not
chat
if you're
as
watching
well.
this after.
Yes, they can. They can see
No,
the live
No,
chat.
I have it off.
Oh,
That's why you have
sucks.
to feature them.
Oh, okay. I have no idea where it is now. Is your guest married?
Oh, there we
It's a
go.
little late now, but you know.
Single.
Yeah.
Guild War fantasy games.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
haven't played any of those.
Yeah, WoW and all that stuff, right? World of
Oh,
Warcraft.
but those are okay. I think because they're so old, and like people who have
Yeah.
played them have probably played them for years.
Yeah.
and so they're already overpowered and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're new to the game, it's kind of like condescending almost, you know.
Yeah.
Miss Pauline, are you fluent in speaking your local dialect in NTK?
No, I'm not fluent. I can understand though.
Oh, that's good.
But
Yeah.
You're
I
taking
can
us there.
Speak, but just a little because of that's when I joined Lin I. I joined Lin I for it's a pageant for
Oh,
the area in
yeah.
Antique. So when I joined Lin I last year, I get to kind of speak,
Wow, that's
But
cool.
not
But
much.
yeah, that's really
but I grew up
awesome.
understanding the dialect
Wow.
more
That's cool.
language
That's so
for
cool.
others.
Right, of course.
It's an issue here. Dialect is a language.
Yeah.
Someone commented last time, dialect.
Oh, the language is
yeah,
not
it's
a
different-
dialect; it's a language. And I'm like, either way.
Yeah, I think people
I don't-
understand
I
when you
don't-
say it.
Yeah. It's
You're
like
being a
either
little
way,
technical.
I can't speak them, so
Yeah.
I'm still I'm still out here struggling.
But I can understand.
Pauline wants blue eyes. The last comment.
Uh,
We're out here and a job at a
no,
airline.
that's not what I wanted.
I still love the OG Sims. That's because do you guys have a TikTok for your vlogs? Not a TikTok for like the
Oh,
channel.
an idea.
But you've been talking about doing it for how long?
Yeah, I really for like 3 days.
Come
Okay,
on.
he's acting like I've been wanting
Oh
to do
no,
this for a
I
year.
remember a couple months ago
No,
saying
no,
we
no,
should do
no,
a
no.
TikTok.
Oh yeah, we should. But I was like, I was just talking. Like I was just
Wow.
not. I was kind of there. But like, I kind of want to make like short little like you know like TikTok vlogs
Yeah, you
almost. I'm just freaking. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can like so bad with social media. That's my thing.
Yeah.
What more of me?
I'm so bad. Okay, I just need her.
Yeah.
God of War 4.
Yeah, I love God of War, by the way. Traveling. Yeah, we're gonna go to Japan, South Korea, Thailand, Vietnam.
Thailand. I'm going. I don't care. I'm going to the red light district of Thailand. Nana Plaza. I'll be there. Creeping. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And staring. I'm just gonna be people watching.
Super creep. Yep. We love people watching. So
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's literally like my favorite pastime is just like people watching. It's weird, I know, but it's cool.
no, I think a lot of people do. I don't think it's that uncommon.
I also want to go to Amsterdam's red light district. I don't know why. I love red light districts, so I still want to. I really want to go to Amsterdam's red light district. Challenge for Pauline.
Vanessa. No.
This one?
I did not win for Linay Kang Bugasong. So Bugasong is where my mom's hometown is. So if I won the Linay Kang Bugasong, I should have been a candidate for Linay Sang Antique or Linay Kang Antique, but I did not win. I'm just third.
Third. Who came in?
Third. Yeah, it's my first pageant ever.
Damn, that's good. That's great.
Challenge.
That's what we did, Mike.
Trade all.
These Canadian tree leaves changing colors for
Yep.
fair. Okay.
We think more along the lines of we traded all that freezing
Snow,
cold weather and
blizzards,
snow.
sleet, rain, you know,
And,
slush on the
person
road.
asking about prime minister, we're not going to talk about politics. It's the number one rule in these kind of vlogs and stuff. No politics. You either go all in or you don't talk about it at all. We're not going to talk about it at all.
Wait, which one?
You can go with.
But you can
Joe,
probably guess.
The challenge for Pauline. Yeah, I can understand. That.
For
The
this.
challenge. Pero kaadlaw ka dyan sa Boracay. Hindi ka pagkaraan kang migo mo.
I know India
Madyan
is
ikaw
no.
matulog. So, pero kaadlaw ka dyan sa Boracay. How many days will you be staying in Boracay?
Wow.
Yeah.
And then, hindi ka pagkaraan kang migo. Won't your boyfriend get mad at you for staying there?
Wow, wait.
or
I thought you.
sleeping there?
Well, 1 minute you said you were single, and now you have a boyfriend?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on there.
But, you know.
Yeah.
So, about 4
4 days.
4 days.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I don't have a boyfriend.
And
I
no
feel like
boyfriend,
your mom
guys.
would be the one who like
Line
the
up,
one
guys,
you're
line
concerned
up.
About.
Yeah,
Like the
my
one
mom is
the one
more
we
concerned.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah. Love hotel vlog in Japan.
Right. You should.
Just dance. I have no
Dance,
coordination.
You
dance.
should dance.
I have no coordination, okay? I can't
Here, but
we got
That's-
move it closer. It's because
no,
we're so
you're
far.
just trying to push me to speak.
We're just
That's what we're doing. We're working on it.
I truly oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh, here's a wonderful thing.
It's 6 degrees in Hamilton, Ontario right now.
Yep. That's why we don't live there anymore, Mike.
And for us it's like maybe it's 25
Right now?
because it's nighttime.
No, not even 20. Probably 27.
27.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I
Twen-
don't know. I don't,
Oh, okay. I thought yours.
I just assume it's 27.
It's probably 27.
Oh, it
Oh,
is.
yeah, it is.
27.
It was
Yeah.
literally
There you go.
27. That's a good
27 degrees Celsius, guys.
That's crazy. It's
Yeah.
27 degrees there. It's kind of cold. Just kidding. It's not that cold. But
Yeah, but yeah, you
It's
get
not
an
that
idea.
cold.
Like, that's never ever happened. Wait,
Single taken
No.
married? No, she's single.
I don't know why you're
We
confused.
were making a joke that
Oh.
she was
A while
married.
ago, right?
We were
Because of the-
making a joke she was married, but no, she's single.
It's all right. They're bad
waiting-
jokers. What can I say?
She's waiting for a guy with an airlines and blue eyes.
That's
all.
right. That's all.
That's all.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
come on.
totally
It's
single.
very. I feel like that's not a
It's
high
very
list. That's
specific.
not a very. I think that's very like a general list of requirements.
Do you know Paul?
personally.
Do you know Paul?
Paul.
Hello,
London,
Paul.
Ontario.
You know, everybody in London knows everybody, right?
of course. Small town. Small town.
Yeah, small town London. You know, Paul, we might need you to go over to Scotiabank for us and shake some
Can
trees.
you yell at
Actually,
somebody
it's
for us?
Waterloo. Actually,
Yeah, we would. Yeah.
that's our home branch that we set it up. So that would be the place. You know.
Skyrim is a very old game,
Yeah, it is.
but it's
Hell
a
yeah.
good game.
But there's a
okay?
reason why it's like #1 selling year after year after year.
mods.
Mods,
Sexy, sexy
because you get to make your
mods.
own everything, your own world if you want. So yeah.
No, okay. No, you don't understand. I tried taking photos of my cats. Oh, actually, today they had a nice photo.
They did.
But I tried having a photo shoot with Kai one day. I should post it because I made a little GIF of all the horrible, terrifying photos because he wouldn't sit still. And so I was trying to pose with him, and he looks like a gremlin trying to like steal your soul. And so I took a bunch of photos with him, and all of them turned out really bad. And I was like, great, that's gonna be not pretty.
Sorry, but we they're all at the same time, so yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be at the one at Iloilo just because.
Yeah.
We gotta represent where we're moving.
It's a brand new home
Right.
city, you know. So, but the good thing is everybody celebrates together, and there will be millions of people at all of them. So, wait, now what? What boyfriend?
What?
She's looking for one. What are you talking about?
Requirements.
She doesn't know either. That's the point.
Where?
What boyfriend? The one that
Uh.
she doesn't know about yet. Okay.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. Almost 2.5 hours.
Lucio Tan.
Wow, this is so cool.
Well, I hope Lucio Tan is my great grandfather, the owner of the
Oh.
Philippine
Airlines.
Oh, she wishes. She
I hope.
wishes. Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. She'd be like, hey, Grandpa, give me a job.
I like. You don't even need to. You could.
Do you need a boyfriend? Or girlfriend?
I can cut my hair if you want.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
If I can just get on
Uh,
that plane, that'll
Right?
work. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Yeah, Paul, we use Scotia. We can't use it anymore, but we have Scotia bank accounts.
Yeah.
Just inaccessible.
Yeah. We're hoping to
Okay,
work.
so guys, we're almost at 2.5 hours. We are going to be editing a video right after this that we had recorded earlier, and it will be available in less than like 10 hours from now or something like that, which is crazy. So yeah, you guys are going to get new content right away. Tomorrow we have all kinds of plans. So she's here for 4 days.
Busy.
There is
yeah,
going to be so much
yeah.
going on.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yep.
Sorry, we're not.
Nothing wrong with girls in
Okay.
bikinis. That's all I know.
That's
Uh,
a song.
Yeah, exactly. So we are going to let you all go, and I want to thank you all very much for joining us. So
Thank
cool that
you.
you guys all came, and yeah, we'll try to do more lives because I know people do enjoy them. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow new video, lots of stuff coming up for the next few days. Pauline's going to be in a lot of it, all of it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're looking really, really forward to it. So
Yes.
thank you for joining us,
Thank
Pauline.
you.
By
Thank
the
you
way.
for joining our live. That's awesome. I'm
First
glad.
time being put in the spot.
Right?
You right?
Oh, and you did amazing. You
Yeah.
answered all those questions.
Yeah, I gave her. If you join late, guys, you're gonna have to rewind because I gave her hardcore questions.
Yeah.
We asked about like
like school,
sex
birth
lives,
control,
all kinds of stuff. Like you,
foreign men.
yeah, we went all out. So if you're late to the game, you missed all the juicy parts for sure.
Rewind.
I also want to thank the ones that did the super chats today
Yeah,
and the
our
new members.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate it. And for those who also subscribe to our new channel as well, that is so cool. We hit that 1,000 subscribers. We got some cool things going on here.
What's your download upload?
I'll tell you right now. It's about 95 megabytes per second download, and upload is about 65, sometimes 57, but 65 is the
Yeah,
average. So it's the
Pretty good.
upload.
We pay a lot though. for
We pay
it.
5,000 pesos a month.
So
That's
you
a
know.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the upload speed is what we pay for. It's absolutely insane. So we need that. You know, she's streaming. I'm doing something here, moving videos up and down all the time.
Uploading to YouTube, it takes
Yeah.
a lot, especially with how heavy.
And
some
I don't
of the
want to
videos
wait
can
7-8 hours for a video to be uploaded. A lot of times we're
be.
like
The power goes out
racing.
halfway through.
Well, or we're racing and I'm doing it. We want to put it up for 10 a.m. and it's 9:45 and I'm finally getting it up there. Where we travel, sometimes I have to put it on my phone because their internet is terrible. Put it on my phone, move it up there with my phone, and even then I have to put it outside somewhere, leave my phone there,
Yeah,
and go back
yeah.
in 4 hours, 6 hours, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Anyway, guys, we'll keep going if we keep reading these chats
Yeah,
here.
right.
And this is going to
Yes,
go
sir.
for
We'll
hours
keep
and hours
going.
and hours where we have a lot of work to do. She just got here. She's got to be exhausted. We took her out and put some alcohol in her.
As soon we took her off the boat and we're like,
Coming
okay,
from
let's
a
go.
night shift work.
Yeah.
Oh, and night shift. Oh, my God. Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to end this, though. I want to thank you all once again, for joining us. We really appreciate you guys.
You can show that. It's
Yeah, I
it's
can
fine.
show that.
It's literally 3K.
And,
Yeah,
yeah,
4.4.
you're not on Boracay, though. That's,
Yeah.
yeah. On Boracay, we have the highest possible internet. You just can't get that kind of internet here. Most
And
people have
Yeah.
just small amounts up and down.
And it's like the hotels that they mainly focus on. So the
Sure.
stations get all the
Yeah.
premium like
Exactly.
stuff.
Okay, guys. So thank you.
Right.
Thank you. We'll see you all
We're headed out.
very soon.
Bye.
Once again, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame. Yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack.